Okay. Anybody had any delicious food lately?
Oh.
Right now, I'm eating huckleberry ice cream from Aggie Ice Cream, and it's
Oh.
incredible.
Where did you get Aggie ice cream?
It does sound good.
There's a Lee's Marketplace. So I live on one side of like the Pacific or like the train,
Mm-hmm.
and Lee's is on the other side, which is great because it's like a walk to get there. But if the train is coming, then I could be like walking an extra mile to get back. It's such a pain.
Wait, does Lee's sell the ice cream?
hmm
Oh, wow. I've never been to Lee's.
It's kind of like a Harmon's, I would say.
Okay. Anybody else have anything good?
I went to Pago. Have you heard of Pago?
Ooh,
I may have been. I can't remember.
It's on 9th and 9th.
Yeah.
There's some strawberries and beets, like a little appetizer plate thing. It was really good.
That's cool.
I think they were pickled strawberries.
And pickled beets?
I think so.
Hmm.
It was like very lightly pickled.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was good.
That does not sound good to me.
I'm
glad that it does for you.
Did it have any cheese on it? Because that sounds good with like a little like goat cheese or something.
I did have goat cheese.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. All right. Well, I guess we can get started. It's been a while since you've played, right, Ben?
It has been, yeah. I'm leveling up.
Does anybody have any questions about their characters or about anything going on in the world? Not our world, but the D&D world.
So I noticed on the job board that Gaia's Shrine is not crossed out. Did we not? I thought we did. We did do it though, right?
Yeah, you can cross that out. That's pretty.
Okay.
Pretty
And then, do we each get 100 gold for doing that?
Yeah. We'll say
Okay.
if you were on that, then you get 100 gold.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I knew how that worked because we kind of just wrap up the ends of these sessions because they
Yeah.
tend to go like just a little too long, so we don't worry about those kinds of things.
Exactly. So yeah, definitely add that. We'll hopefully have things actually pan out in the future.
Awesome.
But we'll see. Anybody else have any questions or anything you want to buy or? You can just buy it. You don't have to tell me, but if any special circumstance like that. All right. Cool.
Is there anything that I should buy?
Rations. You don't have rations? Get rations.
Let's see. Do I have rations? I have rations. We're good.
All right. Okay. Well, do you guys well, we'll find out about that as we go. So, to start the session, you awaken and you find yourselves waking up for the morning. Go down to the tavern like usual. It's only the three of you in there this early in the morning. You all meet up.
I think I've met Eldon. Have I met Eldon?
Oh, yeah, I don't know if you have.
I'm a gnome rogue.
Another gnome.
Pretty normal rogue gnome person. That's me.
Is there one thing that stands out about your character than normal characters?
I like to get myself into trouble.
So you have a rascally smile.
Mhm, mhm.
And yeah, I guess Brandon, you can describe Kal.
Cal is a very large Goliath. He has like gray skin and light blue tattoos. He would look like a gentle giant.
Oh, I do remember meeting you, and you have the tattoos with the stars and stuff. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Okay. I was just forgetting Eldon for a little bit.
Rude.
It's
I know
fine.
it's my bad.
Hey, Eldon is actually takes pride in being unnoticeable.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
There you go.
So we were walking along on an adventure one day, and Cal just looked down and went, "Whoa,
Oh,
who's
how long has
this?"
that been there? Yeah.
Every time you meet Eldon, now who are you again? I am the
My bad.
perfect assassin. All right, very nice. So you all meet up. You get your breakfast and everything all arranged. Yeah, the time is yours to discuss any plans or anything you guys are planning to do for the day.
Well, the last mission I seemed to go on didn't seem to go my way. A lot of death followed, and I was hoping maybe we could do some fact finding instead of ruthless murder, perhaps. But I don't know much about this place. I heard about two things that sound interesting to me, and I'm curious about what the group thinks is interesting to them. The portal that you mentioned, Fritz, portals seem fun. And then perhaps the library that used to exist somewhere out in the Westlands. Y'all have any thoughts about those?
I am not entirely sure we know where the library is the downside. But I am very interested in that portal.
Let's go to the portal. Last night when I was asleep, I learned this thing called arcane trickstering, and apparently I can cast spells now. That's fun.
Neat.
Maybe we can cast them at the portal.
How does one gain this skill in their sleep? That's what I'm curious about.
You need to take some mushrooms before bed.
What kind of mushrooms?
I took mushrooms before bed, and now I know magic.
That actually sounds pretty accurate. That sounds pretty
Yeah.
I mean, I found them growing in some like mud pies out in the West Marches. I can look for some for you guys.
Cal is just nodding because this actually does make complete sense to him with the source of his magical ability.
That's how I learned magic.
That is exactly how I learned magic.
One of these mushrooms had some sort of quantifier, like what type of mushrooms they'd be that make you learn magic. What is that?
Any mushrooms would probably work just fine.
Yeah.
As long as you find a way to wake up.
All right, so do y'all want to head to the portal? The former cockatrice cave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What we're going to do is we're going to be mixing up travel a little bit sometimes. And in this case, what we're going to do is
We find some horses, or
are you buying horses?
how much does a horse cost? I need a
does-
pony, actually. How much for a pony?
It does say actually how much they are. In the player resources, it should say. See if I can find it. If anyone else finds it, just let us know.
A horse is 75 GP. Not too bad.
Yeah, 75 for a horse.
Pretty good. I'd be down to buy a horse. What do you guys?
Fritz,
Do you think? Would you want to buy a horse?
Fritz is down to buy a horse.
Cal is, but Cal's very concerned about the horse that might support Cal.
Are there any big horses?
Yeah,
Let's
so
go check them out.
One of them has a thyroid condition.
Well, what we could do is if you're gonna do a pony instead of a horse, we could do that cheaper. But if all of you are wanting something or something bigger that you're sharing, that will be probably the 75 gold.
Oh, we'd share something for 75?
Well, if like two of you were riding on a horse, you know, that like two small people could ride on it.
Mm.
And that would just be one horse for two people, big horse. But Cal would have to get his own horse. Or
Yeah, I'm looking for the biggest horse that can carry the most amount of weight.
I don't think Cal could ride a horse with someone else. I think that would be...
Cal has to ride two horses. Saddle both of them.
The gnome that broke the horse back would be a situation if Cal and a gnome tried to ride. Yeah, so we could say you could find a very large horse. I'm gonna make it cost a little bit more, probably like 85 gold for a very large horse and carry you.
Perfect. I will buy a horse.
All right, and what are the gnomes doing?
Oh, what do you want to do?
Well, why don't we just buy some ponies?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I lose a lot of my sex appeal if I'm riding with someone else.
So we'll just say ponies are probably like an even 65.
Sweet.
Go.
Cha-ching.
Okay, so one large horse and two normal-sized ponies make their way towards the cockatrice cave.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what I'm gonna have happen for travel is for each day of travel that you're going somewhere that you've already been, I'm just gonna have you roll a d20, and we'll see what happens. But we won't make you like do marching order and camping and everything. We'll just kind of fast track you to the cave. Nice. So, who wants to be my my d20 roll volunteer?
Can we get a bonus because we all have horses?
Oh, you know what? Let's do a bonus. That sounds good. Yeah, let's... I don't know why. I think it's funny you're asking for a bonus when I don't think you actually know what this roll does. But yeah, you get a bonus.
Woo!
So, go ahead.
I could roll it.
Whoever wants to roll it, roll that d20.
Oh.
Okay.
Good roll.
Nice. Plus the bonus.
Yeah. I actually gave you like a plus 3 to the bonus. I know that means nothing to you, but that's in my brain. You got a plus 3.
Sweet.
So as you travel throughout the day, you pretty well know what the way to the cockatrice lair. I can't remember which. It's to the northeast. You feel like you're generally going the right way. As you're traveling through, you're just kind of weaving throughout the hills, and there's a slight cloud cover today, not like kind of like Toy Story clouds going through the sky. So every now and again, one of them gets in front of the sun, but for the most part, it's pretty bright. You do end up camping one night, or no, yeah, you travel throughout the day and you get to the cockatrice cave at nighttime. So you see the opening to the cockatrice cave. It's kind of lower to the ground. It's in one of the hills, but then it buries down beneath the ground and eventually disappearing, so you can't see down the hole. But you do remember this being the cave that you went to before. It is nighttime outside currently. So, what would you like to do as you see this cave for the night?
Shall we go in?
Let's go in.
We should be quite careful. Last time we were here, I was almost abducted by 2 large guards inside the portal.
Oh,
Should be very wary.
what do you suggest we do about that?
I do not know.
Okay.
If we need to, we could just potentially just close the portal, and if we're able to steal the 2 crystals out of the portal's gates, I think they could probably fetch a decent price. But if we wanted to investigate inside, we would have to be very careful.
Is it a portal to somewhere or from somewhere or both?
Well, I was probing at the portal and I was pulled through. When I pulled through, there were 2 men on the other side, and I saw a town square, and there was a bunch of fiendish thugs who tried to capture me, and it seemed like everyone in the town was walking around with a state of bliss on their face. Market, the trader, told us that the whole town's population seems to be made up of former adventurers, which to me sounds more ominous than optimistic.
I would agree.
We should have a
Maybe
plan.
we can help them.
I guess we could try to help them. What do you think they want? Other gnome friend?
Who, the adventurers or the fiends?
Good question.
The adventurers. What do you think they're after?
I don't know. To my mind, it seems like they are trapped in some kind of spell, but I don't actually know. Seems like the town might be some kind of a honeypot for trapping adventurers.
This almost feels like a bad idea then.
We should definitely be careful.
Well, I have magic. So
I think
that's cool.
we will need it.
I may be able to protect our minds for a short time.
What? I wonder. I could always. Let me look at my spells. I forgot what I do.
As you're flipping through your spell book really quick, you realize you're holding it upside down halfway through. As you're doing that, all of you, Fritz, or not Fritz, Kal and Eldon, as you look towards the opening of the portal, just give me a quick perception check. Or not the portal, the cave, sorry.
Okay.
Did you say Kal and Eldon or Kal and Fritz?
Kal and Eldon.
Okay.
Also, one other thing, I forgot to say this. If any of you ever want to use your normal dice, like physical dice, feel free to do that and just add your modifier because I realized that I never get to use my physical dice. And it is fun seeing the rolls, but I kind of want to use physical dice sometimes.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, if you ever want to roll your physical dice, feel free to do so. You don't have to use D&D Beyond or Roll20 if you don't want. And
I got a 9.
Excellent. So 9 and
16.
16. So Cal, as you look towards the entrance to the cave, you see a glow, kind of not too deep within, but you notice a purple. It's a very odd mixture of both purple and green, and it's glowing out from the cave.
I will try to point it out and say that purple green hue, is that the portal? And does Fritz recognize it as such?
So the one thing you both know, Eldon and Fritz, is you do recognize this as the same color that the portal was, but something that's different about it is the light seems a lot stronger than it did before. It was a more dull glow, and now it's significantly brighter now that you can actually see it from the entrance to the cave, whereas you would not be able to last time.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Those things.
Well, we better take a look then. Should we sneak in, or do you just want to stay behind me where it's safer?
I think sneaking in would be a wise decision. It seems
I'm
like
not very talented at that, but I'm willing to try.
I think our friends have probably been busy down there.
Okay, sneaking it is. But don't get too mad. My armor's kind of clanky.
Fritz and I'll go first.
Well, what?
I'm right behind you.
Okay, I'll try to sneak in.
I want to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Oh, and pushing that did it. In the thing.
You casted mage armor. What does your mage armor look like?
Like the one from Skyrim, because I'm not very creative right now.
Is there mage armor in Skyrim?
You have oak flesh and ebony flesh.
Oh yeah.
So it makes that whoosh noise, and I glow for a little bit, and then it fades through all my limbs.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Oh my goodness!
And mine looks like just I know. Mine looks like cockatrice feathers.
Oh, nice.
Are you wearing any armor?
I have some light armor. Yes.
You can't be wearing that to cast it.
I'm naked with feathers.
And I can't remember. Oh no, I was gonna say I think it disappears, but now I was realizing it doesn't say it does disappear. So.
It ends if they put on armor.
Yeah. So Eldon just walks around nude all the time until he casts mage armor on himself.
You probably got some kind of underclothes on.
I was hoping your mage armor would just be pillows because you learned magic in your sleep, so all your magic is somehow sleep related. All right, so yeah.
It took me a year and a half to learn how to cast mage armor. That's quite impressive.
Well, thank you. I quite like it. But God.
You and the cot are matching now.
All right, so let's see. I guess I need to take off this leather armor. Oop. Okay, and now I'm gonna sneak.
Oh, all right. Every time I change the map, my music stops. Okay. Are you following Fritz?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hesitantly.
Oops.
I'm not
Okay.
also not super great at sneaking, but probably better than a clunky literal giant.
Okay.
Probably.
Not quite.
How far behind are you staying, Cal?
I want to be able to see even Eldon if I can, just to make sure that everybody's okay.
Okay.
But I can see really, really far in the dark. So as
Yeah.
long as it's not a corner, I probably would like be catching up at every corner and then staying farther behind the rest of the time.
Okay, cool. All right. We'll keep that in mind. All right. And I'll keep in mind that you two are stealthing as you go throughout this. So
And I will attempt to stealth too, but
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
okay. That's fair. All right. So revealed to you as you make your way through. You see, as you enter into this cave, the air becomes damp, and it also has a warmness to it, as it sort of encapsulates your mouth and nose. It smells of water against rock, and the ground beneath your feet is pretty hard. It's mostly just carved out as from the rock. As you wind your way through, you eventually are presented with this 3-part. You do remember that this is the way that led to the portal from last time. So which direction do you want to head? And you should be able to move your guys on the thing, but I don't know if we'll need it. Just if you really care about that.
I can't see the map. Oh, here it is. I was just off to the side.
Okay.
Let's just go this way.
Okay. Then let's have Eldon and Fritz give me stealth rolls. 17.
Another 4. Woo!
Oh, you got a 4? Oh, good. Okay. Hold on, I gotta look something up real quick. Okay. So as you go along, you eventually see the large room that was before you. You see the portal. It's definitely brighter than before by a significant amount. It's almost like the ambiance that it looks in during the daytime, but it's a bright purple and green light. Also, you notice standing here and here, there are 2 of those creatures that you saw before with the spiked beards, sort of fiendish looking in nature. They're taller, they carry spears and have armor, as well as like golden wristbands. And one stands here, and one stands here. And as you make your way down the hallway, you see the one closest to you turns and looks down the hallway. And he says something to the person next to him. Do either of you speak Infernal?
I do not.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But I. No, I don't.
Okay. So he turns to his partner on the right and says something infernal, and then points down the hallway towards you, and then begins to walk towards the hallway that you're in. What are you doing, Cal? You're very far behind, probably. So you're probably like just outside the cave entrance.
Yeah, I can probably, if I can still see Eldon, I'm just waiting for whatever he's doing. I'm making sure he's safe, so I have no nothing yet.
Perfect.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I whisper to Fritz,
Let's go around this thing, this rock structure, and go this way.
and when I'm running, I'll wave to Brandon.
Okay.
And go this direction. Oh, yeah.
Okay, nice. So you see Eldon hurries and darts back and signals to you, and then dashes out of view behind a rock.
I'm gonna do my best to stealth.
Are you going? So you're going slowly then?
Yeah.
I'll wait for him. Like, I don't want to lose sight of him, really.
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah,
alright.
I'm going slow.
Okay, you're
And I'm
trying to
gonna try to
sneak across.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth roll, and I assume that's probably a disadvantage.
It
I can't
is,
be-
and I actually did really,
Oh my
really
gosh!
well.
I was about to say it can't be much worse than mine.
That's really good. So as you begin to creep across, you're able to get to Eldon. But as you get to Eldon, you now see that standing right here, it doesn't appear to have noticed you at all, but it's standing right here, and it's that same creature that I described before, and it's about, it's about 20 feet away from you, and you're just ducked behind like a rock looking at him as he is really close to all of you now. So are you all going down the hallway?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go this.
Okay, cool.
Sneaky snakes.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so you wind your way around the hallway, and are you staying right there, or are you going to keep going?
Go over here.
Okay, you're going back to look at the portal?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, looking at the portal, there's just one of those spiked bearded creatures standing in front, and he's looking off in this direction, down the hallway that his partner is currently standing.
Okay.
So we haven't seen him creeping up on us from back here or anything.
Not yet.
Okay. Cal is watching our back after seeing that one.
Okay. Are you just looking? Are you just looking for him?
Yeah, I just keep looking behind my shoulder
Okay.
in that direction.
Give me a perception check. Okay, nice. You actually hear his footsteps growing softer and softer, and they're not coming down the stone hallway you're currently in.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion, and just
Ooh.
replicate the voice I heard. The
Okay.
Inferno voice, and make it sound like it's coming from here.
Okay. So sorry, which demon are you trying to impersonate? This guy or okay.
Basically, I'm trying to get this guy to think that this guy wants
It's calling
him to
for him.
follow him.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
Or
What
just
is
creepily repeating exactly what he said a minute ago.
what is the difference in their voices? How do you try to make this one sound like?
I'll try to make it sound a little more panicky, like loud and fast.
So he kind of already had a pretty whenever he spoke, he already sounds super anxious. You're trying to up his rapid speech to like a 10 now, so
And maybe like a few grunts in there too.
yeah, roll a deception check with advantage.
Right.
Ooh.
14. Okay. You see as he looks he looks a little startled just because the voice is so much louder than he expected it. He just kind of jumps back a bit. And he slowly begins, he looks right here and he says something in Infernal. And then he slowly starts walking towards the place where the other one was. Actually, doesn't slowly. He pretty quickly walks that way.
Fritz will whisper into Eldon's ear and say, "Do you think it's another of their little creatures? Couldn't that one go invisible?"
Oh yeah.
He did say something, right? He looked at something and said something?
Yes.
I didn't like that little thing. Sorry, where can you see where it was again?
Yeah, the response was coming from the green portion of the portal.
Okay.
And the other guy was on the purple portion.
If you like, I can take a look and I can see invisible things if I use a spell.
Oh yeah.
How long does it last?
About an hour.
That could be very helpful.
I will cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
Um,
What does that? What does that look like? How does that look different from the night vision that you usually give?
So I just kind of like wave my hand across my eyes, and I'd say, in like a creepy way, my eyes go invisible, so they just look like empty sockets.
It's horrifying.
And then I blink, and they go back to normal, and I can
thank
just
goodness.
see. Yeah, because that would be terrifying.
If yes, that was a persistent effect, I probably would have drawn up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
You have very good eyes. Do you, by chance, eat carrots?
Yeah, they are among the foods that I eat.
Interesting. I have to keep track of that.
I'll peek around the corner and see if I see anything with my See Invisibility.
Yeah, roll a perception check with advantage.
Oh, it was so close to being amazing, but it was
Wait,
not.
I don't understand.
That is 3 or 5 plus 5, so it's a 10.
Oh.
That worked out weird. I
Okay.
found a way to do it, but I don't know if I'll do that
Oh,
again.
I see. The KH something, right?
I don't know.
Like take the higher of.
Maybe
It is something. I don't know.
Okay.
it did it for me, but yeah.
Well, that's fascinating. Okay, so you see what appears. You can't tell what it is, but you do see a small, dark shape. Very small. It is just darker up against the backdrop of the light, but it is sort of hovering in the air right here.
Okay. I do see something small. Also, just in case it's relevant, I can now see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Cool.
If you've planned ethereal things.
Yeah. Okay.
Stalking us all the time.
Invisibility does ethereal as well. Awesome.
Yep.
Huh.
So it is invisible. I could try to make it visible, but it may attack us immediately if I did that.
I could try to put it to sleep.
Ooh. I could try that as well.
Why is this always what happens?
Because sleep is an incredibly powerful spell.
Really good.
It does not require concentration.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly powerful way to rest and recharge every night.
Yes, that is the goal, to rest and recharge this wonderful, wonderful creature from hell.
Well, do you have to see a creature in order to cast it? I
I
don't
think
think
it's
so.
just an area of effect.
I think it might be area too.
Oh, we could
It's an
try
area.
it.
It's an area you can see, I think, but I'll double check.
Yeah.
I will cast sleep, like right here.
Okay. I forget how big sleep is. Like,
20-foot radius, so it's
Oh.
plenty big.
Okay, then that would it won't. It won't matter. That's okay. Cool. Actually, wait. No, that's fine. Okay, cool. Did you see me measuring? I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Okay. So you, so you're casting sleep.
Sure.
Okay, perfect. So as you cast sleep, you see the creature that was fluttering in the air, the spot that was fluttering in the air.
Do you want me to roll for it first?
No. Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, roll the. I was thinking I'm not gonna make you roll the hit, but yeah, roll the damage.
Well, I'm hoping that it's small enough and low enough HP that it just blasts through it.
It
but
will. I got ahead of myself.
I
Could roll all
might,
once.
yeah, might roll a 5.
It might not matter. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
That was enough.
That's a good roll.
It's really
Damn.
good.
Everything in the world in that tiny space is now asleep. All the worms are asleep.
Man. Yeah, and yeah, you see some things like right here, little like beetles or mosquitoes just drop to the ground.
It worked. And I think people wouldn't know unless I peeked over and saw it.
Yeah, and it does. You actually see it. So you see the shape floating in the air, falls and hits the ground. And then appearing before all of you, you see this small creature. And it is that same thing that you saw before. It's a small sort of demon-looking thing, but it has wings like a bat and a stinger like a scorpion. And it has tiny little hands and feet. And it's laying now in front of the portal. Apparently unconscious.
I'm going to whisper to Cal, and I'm going to say, Cal, it is very important that you understand these creatures are quite cruel and dangerous. The last time we were in here, that very creature, I believe, tried to buy one of our adventurers for some kind of terrible purpose. I fear he wanted to purchase us like human chattel. So I want to know that you'll be okay if we need to be quite violent with these things.
Oh, yes. Anything that takes advantage of other people, I'm willing to be violent with. Absolutely.
We tried to speak our way out of the cave and they didn't seem interested.
Well, I'm proud of you for trying.
Thank you, Cal. That actually means quite a lot.
Well, sure. So, now that it's sleeping, we just make a run for the portal?
Oh, that we could, or Cal could just crush it like a bug.
Oh, the thing on the ground? I can go do that.
It's I don't know. That thing was quite scary last time. Don't you remember, Eldon?
It was pretty scary. Oh, we could drop it in the river.
It's only going to be asleep for, I don't remember, a minute, right? It's a minute.
Oh my gosh, I just love this so much. It's like, it starts as like, okay, let's run, let's make it for the portal, it'll be great. And then, no, wait, this thing is horrible, it's so bad, let's squish it. No, let's drown it.
Quickly, let's get going.
We're just dropping it
Yeah.
in the river.
Cal will have his very large warhammer out, ready to go just squash this bug on the ground.
Okay, roll an attack roll with advantage.
And he does not have his shield out because there's nothing to defend against. So there's one, and there's
Oh.
two.
Is that a crit?
No, dirty 20.
Dirty
Actually,
20.
it is a
I like that.
It is actually a crit though because it's unconscious.
Oh, you're right.
Dirty crit.
It's a dirty crit.
I love
Yeah,
that.
it is.
We should change our names to that. That should be our channel name.
So I double the 8, so it's 19 points of damage.
I gotta look
27
this-
points of sleep and 19 points of damage.
Yeah, you're right. It's gone for sure. Yeah, okay.
And it probably has a resounding sound because this looks like stone on the floor as I
Yeah.
squash this bug with my warhammer.
What does it look like as you squash this tiny creature?
Just whatever existed before has just completely gone. There's like just a little mess on the ground and a little that I just immediately wipe off of the hammer.
Attaboy, Kal.
And I
just
start putting the
brutal.
warhammer back.
We should probably jump into that portal. I think those other ones will come back.
Fritz will try to very quickly just scoop up the remains of the creature and maybe kick a little dirt over where it was.
Okay. You're just trying to hide that anything happened.
Yeah, nothing serious. But just trying to get it done quick.
All right, give me a survival check.
I don't know if I'm good
Try
at that
to
either.
cover a track.
Hey,
15?
yeah, it's pretty good.
It doesn't look bad. You've seen it. You see maybe like a little disparaging mark in the stone floor where there wasn't, but it's pretty covered up with a lot of dirt and dust.
Are we going through?
Yeah, let's go through.
All right,
Sure.
who's going first,
We-
second, and third?
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I guess I'll go third.
Okay.
Waiting to see if either of us scream on our way through.
Yeah. So you all run in, and as you go through, you are presented. You exit the portal, and you're met immediately by daylight and sunshine. You look up in the sky, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Just a perfect day. The air is not dark and damp anymore. It's clean and crisp and fresh as it meets your nose. And you feel the ground beneath you is no longer sort of uneven stone. It's now paved brick that you're standing on in front of you. And around you, in front of you, there's a fountain that's like a large sort of like Parisian fountain in front of you. And the streets are all lined with these very similar looking sort of homes next to each other. And that's what you're presented with as you burst through this portal.
Where are we? Is the portal just on the side of the courtyard there? Is it in like a little enclave or something? Or
Yeah, so as you glance around the courtyard, I'm gonna have to take you to a battle map where we're not. I'm gonna erase all this.
oh no, we're surrounded by dead terror folk.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna be able to draw this thing, but oh no, I can't delete some stuff. Oh, it's because I'm not the DM. There we go. Okay, so Fritz or Eldon, you're gonna be Mervin for a bit. So you have in front of you in front of you, like right here, there's the fountain. And then you have these streets on like either side of you right there. And you're standing in sort of like a brick courtyard. And then behind you, where you came through, you have the portal is behind you. Yeah, like right there, the portal is. And it's in a sort of like archway with like stones stacked up on top of each other. And the color of this one, though, is more of a misty blue. It's not that green and purple that you saw before. But you do notice on the side of it, there is a crystal that looks similar to the ones that were in the sides of the previous portal.
Is it blue? Just one of them?
Yeah, just one. This looks pretty like, cut quartz, just kind of like a clear crystal, but glowing throughout it it's that blue color, sort of like sky blue. So, is anyone doing anything as you burst out here?
I'll move closer to the fountain.
Okay. As you walk to the fountain, you see on some of the roads surrounding you, there are two humanoid things walking side by side. One of them has like an axe on and is in armor, like heavy armor, and it's actually a half orc. And then next to him walking is a female human who has like a bow and arrow on and is wearing more like light, looks more like sort of survival-y colors, like forest colors to blend in. And they're walking next to each other, and they're both looking straight ahead, not looking at each other, and they just have these smiles on their face as they're walking.
Kal will call out to them and just say, "Hello. New in town."
Oh, scheisse.
As you say hello,
I walk nonchalantly to the fountain.
They both stop walking and just stop dead in their tracks. And they both turn and look at you at the same time, with the same smiles on their face. And they wave at you, and they say, "Hello." And they say, "New in town?"
Yeah.
They go, "Well, let us welcome you." And they begin to walk towards you.
I'll walk towards them.
Okay, cool. Anybody doing anything else?
Fritz looks at Eldon.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll just I think we're just frozen. We'll just watch.
If something terrible happens to him, we might need to run away very quickly.
That's true.
I'm worried about whatever's behind us.
Okay,
We're
so
between a fountain and a hard place.
portal's actually quite soft. So they begin to walk towards you, and they go up to you, and one of them holds out his hand. The half orc, or the orc, holds out his hand, and sort of like in a way that it looks like, "Hey, let's shake. Greetings." He says, "Oh, hello, new in town."
Yeah, my name's Kal. What's the name of this town? And I will shake his hand.
He smiles and he says, "Oh, if you have a question, questions are only left to Master Leader. He is the one that answers all questions. So, if you want to have a question answered, you need to go see Master Leader. Have you met Master Leader?"
No, new in town. So I don't know where Master Leader is.
"Oh, new in town. All right, let us take you to Master Leader. We would be happy and honored, and you will love Master Leader."
I'm sure I will. I've not met many people I don't love.
Do we need to meet Master Leader right now? We have quite a busy day planned.
Oh, all
Well,
questions.
that's true. I guess I don't need to know the name of the town yet.
All questions go to Master Leader.
Well, we could just peruse.
Yeah, but let's go find where Master Leader is, and then we'll know, and then we can peruse, and then come back to him.
We will probably come up with a whole bunch of more questions, so it would make sense to wait until we have them all thought up before going to him. We wouldn't want to waste his time.
Okay.
That's very smart.
Give me a persuasion check.
Me?
Yeah.
Stop making me do checks that I'm not good at.
Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. 8.
Even as I was saying that, I was like, this is way too charismatic for Fritz.
His voice cracked a few times.
Yeah.
When you say that, they both look at you and smile and go, "Oh, more new in town." And they begin to walk towards you, stride and stride, smiling on their face.
I will introduce this is my friend Fritz, and geez, where did Eldon go? Oh, there he is. Eldon, you can come out too if you'd like.
I'm not hiding. I'm right here.
He's just so small. You just blend in.
Oh, you came with us? I don't remember that.
I can't move my character.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Am I also seeing anything that might have been invisible or ethereal?
You're not. That's a good question. No, nothing is standing out. So you should be able to move them now. So they both come up to you, Fritz, and they smile and they hold out their hand again, like they want you to shake it. They go, "More new in town. Master Leader will be so happy to meet all of you. Make sure that at some point you go see Master Leader, all right? If you're not going to go now, you can go later, but Master Leader likes to meet all new in town, so."
I'd look to Eldon and I say, how do we ask where he is if they won't answer questions?
You will take us to the doorway of Master Leader.
Okay,
Now.
Are you trying to intimidate or persuade?
Persuade.
Okay, yeah, make a persuasion check. When you say it, they both at the same time look at you, same smiles, and they go, "We would be honored to take you to Master Leader. Let us go right now. He will be so happy to meet you."
Just to the door, not inside.
Okay, just to the door, but Master Leader will be so excited to see you.
Can
anybody... Oh, sorry.
Can I figure out in some way if these people are being charmed or controlled?
Yeah. Yeah, you probably could. I mean, do you have a spell that does that?
No, I just like want to make maybe some kind of check.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think how I would know that based on their mannerisms.
I think insight might be the check.
Okay.
You have calm emotions?
I don't have it prepared today.
Yeah, let's just do an insight check. 14. You notice I don't think you can tell if they're being charmed or anything like that. Like, you don't notice anything magical necessarily about it. But you have noticed that the whole time they've been talking to you, they haven't blinked once.
Oh, I feel like I would notice that too, with eyes and darkness and light being my thing. So okay, so something is up. I get at least.
Yeah, there's something screwy, but they're not your atypical humanoid. They begin to then walk side by side, stride and stride, along to the north, along one of the roads. And are you following them, I guess?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll follow. I'd like to catch up to him and I can't ask any questions. Never mind. We'll follow.
Okay. So as you turn and you come into the opening that was like blocked by some houses in the fountain, and you get to the straight of the road, you look and you see the sidewalk. There's sidewalks here. First of all, that's impressive. There are sidewalks, and they all are that same lined brick all along, and they kind of skirt around the houses. And then there's sort of a very fine gravel gray colored stone that the roads are made out of. And as you look towards the north on one of the openings of these roads, you see a very large castle there in front of you. It's this the stone actually that it's made out of has been painted, it looks like, and it's showing up as that same sort of like bright blue, the sky blue that the portal was made out of. And that's the direction that they're walking.
As we're walking, I just want to be on the lookout for any other life forms. Are there any other people in this town?
Yeah, as you guys begin to walk on the street, you notice that walking in twos, there are sporadically people. There's people behind you, and in front of you, as well as on the other side of the road, and they're all just walking and smiling in the same way that the two who you're with are. However, there are gnomes. There's somebody that looks like a demon human, essentially a tiefling. There's also goblins walking around, and you see something that you see a creature that you've never even seen before in your whole life, and they're all walking around and smiling in that same way.
This place gives me the creeps. Is the sky normal? Like a similar weather? Is the weather and time of day similar to what we left out in the real world?
No, it was night in the real world, and where you are here, it's midday almost. But the sun, you can't really see the sun like up above where you think it would be. The light is coming from a direction that's obscured by the houses now at this point. So it's a perfect day, and it's midday essentially. It feels like
Sky's blue.
bright, that perfect blue with perfect clouds.
Oh yeah, the Toy Story clouds, right?
That was an earlier thing, but it's very similar to that actually.
Well, I hope we don't get stuck here, but I'm realizing that may happen.
Actually, and Eldon, let me have you make a perception check as well.
Really? Eight.
Yeah, so it just everything feels like, if you could think of the Stepford Wives, like that suburbia household, the day is like perfect. That's how it feels to you.
Too perfect. All right.
Cal will tap Eldon on the back and give him a vigilant blessing. So next initiative roll, you'll have advantage.
Oh, nice.
How long does that last?
Until the next initiative roll.
Perfect. Okay, are you guys talking about anything while you're walking, or are you doing anything as you begin to march towards this sky blue castle?
I'll just smile and walk. Like
Okay,
everyone else.
excellent.
Fritz might say, if it seems like things are starting to go not our way. It seemed like that man Market that we met had a free passage or something to that effect. He knew of this place, and I think he traded with them. We might need to use that in some way if we meet Master Leader.
Does name drop Mark?
That, or say that we're traders or something? I don't know.
Oh.
You do remember as well that the previous conversation with Mark, he never said that he had been inside the city, just that he did do trading with them.
How long of a walk have we been on and have until we get to the castle?
So you've been walking for about like 5 minutes, and it looks like you have about the same amount of time to get up to the castle as it grows, in size, getting closer to you. Or you're closer to it.
And do we notice any, land outside of this? Like mountain peaks in the distance?
Yeah, give me a perception check, but you don't notice any, apparent mountainous features right now.
19.
Okay. As you look around, you don't see any mountains, but you do look at the clouds, and you notice that they are not moving at all. They are perfectly still.
Fritz would have his eye open for magical objects, something that might be amplifying any kind of magic or anything like that. Hinting at some kind of systemic magical system in this place.
Yeah, I don't think you see anything like that.
Okay.
I'm not even going to make you roll because it doesn't look like it. Everything looks very much the same. Besides the castle.
I'll whisper to Fritz and Eldon about the clouds. I'll say, look at the clouds. They're not moving. This place is not real.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we're in a dream.
I like that thought.
I don't.
I guess we'll keep going.
Yeah, so you finally get up to the doors to the castle, and it's a rather large building. It's 3 stories tall. It is as you approach the gate, you notice that the windows are perfectly spaced out. It's in the shape of just like your classic cube sort of castle. And everything is perfectly symmetrical and even on both sides. They bring you to the gate and they say, well, just knock here and someone will help you out. And then
so this is the place?
Yeah, you can go see Master Leader after you knock.
I've got a question. You just answered my question. Did you get in trouble for that? Because you said, yeah, this is the place. Is there a punishment or a penalty?
For...
You said we couldn't ask questions.
Oh, shoot.
I don't mean to get you in trouble.
Oh no. And then you see the other one slowly turns and looks at him And
Oh no!
he that smile just is the exact same, and his eyes are. It doesn't look like his. So his friend's face hasn't changed at all, but this guy begins to just sweat.
Hey,
Profusely.
guy, hey, whoa, it's all good. It's all
No,
good. It's all good.
I didn't answer a question. I didn't answer a question. And he starts yelling in the street. And you notice that everyone stops and begins to turn and look in your direction.
Oh shoot, man.
I will kind of put my hands gently on my two companions and try to draw them back a little bit so that I want to make sure everybody is not staring at us. They're staring at these two.
Yeah. And as we're backing away, I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter at the one that's freaking out.
Okay.
So a creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
12.
Cool. You see then as his face begins to turn bright red, and he clutches onto Kal, and he's just still screaming, "I didn't answer a question! Tell me I didn't answer a question!" And then his face just changes, and he just starts laughing and drops to your feet, rolling in fits of laughter.
I'm just doing everything I can to like comfort him or like rub his back, like just like it's all good.
You see as
Rub his shoulders
as he's smiling, and he's sort of Joker smiling and just you see his eyes there are tears coming down his eyes as he's laying there on the ground laughing. I need everybody to give me a perception check.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was going to be an initiative roll.
I thought so too. As the city all attacks us at once.
Okay, Fritz, you notice out of two doors, one on the right, one on the left of the castle that you're currently... So the gates, large gates in front of you, doors about 20 feet off to either side, open up, and two of those spike-bearded devils step out and begin to walk towards you.
Yeah, I'll keep trying to... I'll try and like signal to Eldon, and I'll try and gently pull Kal back just to get us out of the center of attention over here.
Okay, you could try to find like a house to duck behind.
I'm gonna smile like everyone else as we're doing this.
Okay, okay, cool. So Fritz, as you see this, you go over and you grab Kal and Eldon, and you do notice there's like a house you could hide behind if you wanted to.
Maybe, yeah. Like we're just, I kind of just feel like right now this guy is the center of attention. I don't know. It's hard to tell through theater of the mind.
For sure.
And then maybe if we just
all
get
looking at him, for sure.
Yeah, I want to see if we like get far enough back if people keep looking at him instead of looking at us.
Yeah, as you back away, their eyes don't move to you at all. They are trained on this man.
Okay, yeah. And I'll probably try and get us a little closer to that house.
Okay, cool.
Not like shoving anybody, just kind of gently like, nudging us towards the direction.
Sure.
We'll
Poor Kal.
I
feel so bad for Kal.
So, Eldon, are you staying there and smiling, or are you going with Fritz?
Yeah, I'll stay smiling.
Okay. So you meet some resistance from Eldon as you try to pull him back.
I just smile at you, Fritz.
Okay. I will step back and let him be.
Okay.
Oh no. We've lost Eldon. He's turned.
Let's have Kal and Fritz, you're able to pull behind the house just as these two bearded creatures turn the corner and look and now see the guy that everyone's staring at and begin to walk towards him. Eldon, let me have you make a deception check at advantage.
Ready?
It's a good thing we did not stick around.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
So you see as these two creatures, they go and they pick up this guy with one arm each. So they, one arm goes under each one of his arms, and they begin to sort of drag him. His body's off the ground, but his feet are just dragging behind as he's just laughing, and they're dragging him towards the gates of the castle. And one of them pounds on the castle door 3 times, and then it cracks open, and they go into the gates of the castle.
Does it look like the side doors they came out of have like towers over them? They look like guardhouses or something.
It's I don't know. They
look like passageways through the wall.
Yeah, essentially they just are doors flush against the wall itself. And those are periodically spaced out along this castle.
Well.
So is this more theater of the mind stuff? So this is like the wall of the castle itself, not like a gate around it?
Yeah, so...
Okay, I see.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you for clarifying.
No, I get it. Sometimes it's just that thing, where your brain decides it looks different and then you're off on the wrong track the whole time.
For sure. That's fair. So this is a rough drawing. It's not accurate, but like if you're gonna imagine it, it's like.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
So big, big old castle. Periodic things spaced symmetrically on either side, and then you're currently in front of the gate, but you would step back a little bit. So.
Got you, girl.
So, what do you all do now? And after they drag this guy in, all of the people begin walking around with that same smile on their face, and they begin going and milling about again.
Well, I feel bad for that individual and would like to see what might happen to him. And the master leader is in there. However, this seems like a kind of magic that is well beyond our group to be able to do anything about.
It's extremely curious, though, with tremendous power.
And if not us, then who? So maybe I'll go knock on that door.
That could be quite risky. How do you know that once you get in there, this master leader won't just turn you like whatever's happened to all of these poor people?
I guess I have to have faith.
That's not very scientific of you.
It's gotten me this far.
I guess. I genuinely don't know how to respond to that.
Might have also been your gigantic size that's gotten you through this one.
Exactly. My freaky ability to see things really, really well.
Okay,
Is
so...
Eldon still over there?
Yeah, Eldon, are you doing anything?
No, I'll walk with Kal to the door.
Okay. Eldon seems to not be being the same as all these other people now.
Okay, good. He had convinced Kal completely. You shook it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
Don't worry.
Eldon, hey, I didn't know. I forgot you were there.
He got better.
I was just trying to blend in.
Are you sure you're not
Well,
always
good.
one of these people?
I'm glad you can come back from that. That's good to know. and Kal will knock the exact same way as he saw the spike beard guy 3 times.
Very cool. As you do so, pound 3 times on the door, it cracks open, and you see one of those bearded creatures looking at you with a spear in hand.
I'm here to visit Mr. Leader, Mr. Master Leader.
Mr. Master.
He goes,
It could be Mrs. Or undefined. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Master Leader is who I'm here to meet.
he says something to you in a different language. What language does he speak?
Common, deep speech, giant, undercommon.
Okay. I guess anybody listening, well, you would recognize this as the same thing that they said before, and they are speaking a different language to you.
I will speak slower. Master Leader.
As you do that, you see the door open. You see him. He yells something back, and the door opens wider, and there are now 3 of them standing in front of you. And the door is open, like full open at this point.
I will walk in like I know what I'm doing.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I will smile and walk in.
Okay. Fritz?
Yeah, Fritz is curious enough about what the heck is going on here that he's extremely nervous though.
Okay. As you begin to walk forward, these 3 standing in front of you, as you walk towards them, they stand pretty resolute, and then as you get close, they don't seem to be reacting to you at all as you get closer and closer. So, but they're still standing 3 in front of you. How close do you get to them before you do something?
I'm just gonna continue to walk. I have no weapon out, and I'm gonna walk like through them.
Yep.
Perfect. Not to knock them over, but just like I'm here to do what I'm gonna do.
Okay. As you walk into the gate, or as you walk towards the door, where they're all standing now, you notice behind them, now that the door's fully open, you can see behind the gate, and there's actually, it looks like, it's sort of like, I'm trying to think, it's like a market of sorts on the inside. There's fruit and meat and vendors that are selling like crystals and things. There's treasure chests and weapons, everything you think a typical market would have. But you notice that at these vendor carts, there's nobody behind them. So those are lined up on either side, on right and left side. And then straight ahead, past the doorway, is a velvet curtain that's made of black velvet. And it's just, it's like flush with the top of the building and the bottom. So, as you go, and you intend to walk through them, as you get close and you get right up to them, they just part the way and let you go past. And as you go past them and look behind, you notice there are actually 3 more of them. Essentially, there's now 4 behind you, and there's 2 on either door as you walk past them. And they're all just staring at you as you walk past.
Okay, yeah, I'll continue to walk, and I'm not worried about if Cal's not worried about the wares and all the shops. He's going straight for the curtain. And looking for the guards that took the man and where they could have gone, but right, if I don't see them, I'm assuming the curtain.
So there's actually, I'm gonna draw this again to explain it. So you have the gate that you enter, and then right here is the place where there's like vendors on either side. But in front of that, You do walk through a hallway that goes in either direction, to the left and to the right. So on here.
Does anything on the vendor table look magical or
Uh,
mechanical or anything like that?
you can be an Arcana check.
Ooh. Oh dear.
You should be good at those.
I don't know how to do that one. I just have to put the word magic in every request that I make. I would like to arcanely sneak around.
It's true. You found the way to break my game.
50 years of D&D, somebody finally cracked the code.
I give them.
I would like to use my strength to sneak around, says the barbarian.
Yeah, I give them a present. I try to intimidate them.
I would like to lift this cart with my perception, please.
I'd like to perceptibly lift this card. Yeah, give me a perception check.
I want to see what's underneath it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look around on the tables, and there appear to be some trinkets that could be magical, maybe not. You can't tell just from looking around at them, but they are very unique in appearance.
Okay.
Rings and things of that sort.
Oh, okay. I was yeah, okay.
You also notice, all of you notice that in one of the hallways in the hallway to the left of you, you hear that same laughing that you heard outside, but it's far away and it's echoing down the hallway towards you.
Should we go check on him? I do feel a little bad. I don't feel completely because I was just asking questions.
It might. What do you think?
What was
Eldon?
that?
I think he'll be okay. He's no longer saying anything about questions, so
That's
they
true.
probably think he's having a little episode.
Do I believe Eldon?
You can do an insight check.
Do I magically believe Eldon?
Ooh, Naked Arcana, never mind. No, insight.
Heck, it's alphabetical, but I still struggle to find it. Ooh, pretty good.
Eldon, are you telling the truth? Do you believe what you're saying?
No, because the spell will run out soon.
Yeah, you know he's lying.
Okay, yeah. If I know he's lying, I'll probably keep up with whatever game he's playing at.
Okay.
And I will just believe him.
Yeah, all right, perfect.
I'm sure he has a reason.
Okay then. Well, black curtain it is.
All right.
Black curtain.
I feel like this would be a bad place to steal any wares or eat any food.
Ultimate power.
You're probably right.
What tipped you off?
I guess the smiles were weird. Clouds, and the way I broke that man by asking a yes or no question.
I agree.
Those were the evidences that I used.
I think that's quite an astute observation. I agree. We should probably be quite careful.
So they either ate bad food, or probably this master leader is the ultimate evil that Saloon has put me into this world to do something about.
Oh dear.
I'll keep going towards the curtain.
Okay. Great. let's take a quick break.
Nice.
I gotta get that already. This is not where I thought things were gonna go tonight, but here we are. I'm really happy I didn't plan as hard as I wanted to, because now I'm like, well, they've stumped my every move.
This has been really easy. We just ignore everything and keep going.
It's just beautiful because I've been thinking about this stuff and I thought there's no way it will come into play for a while. And now it's all happening. I'm like, okay, here we go. Let's do it.
We're
last
going all
time-
the way.
The last time we were in here, we had like a brutal battle with one of these guys. There's like 12 of them standing between us and the portal outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are totally stuck and dead if we make the wrong move here.
I can't believe this. This is.
Maybe
So-
we'll beat the game.
I know. I'm.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. Maybe we'll just win right here. All right, let's take a.
Or we all lose our characters.
Cal's just gonna be, hey, listen, could you just like not?
Yeah. This is pretty uncool, dude. Like, take a look at what's going around.
Oh, you're right.
There's no way there's happiness in this.
How did I never think of this before?
True happiness comes from human connection.
And that is how Cal became a god in the pocket dimension.
Sorry, you can't use those characters. They've ascended.
More likely, that's the last words that Cal ever said before 12 spears pierced him.
Oh my
Boy.
gosh. All right, let's
Yeah,
take,
this is
take a 5-minute break.
starting to sound more and more religious. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's take a 5-minute break
Stranger.
and then we'll get going.
I might be back in 6 minutes. I'm gonna throw up some laundry and then.
Yeah, I need to get a drink of water too. All right. Okay, I'm back.
Me too.
Hello. I'm vacuuming.
I'm here.
I made myself the funniest charcuterie board ever. Here, I'll show you.
Hmm.
It's pepperoni from a package, cheese sticks from a package, and cherries.
What was the last one?
Cherries, and they're actually really good cherries. They're Rainier cherries, which are my favorite. But I have like Hormel pepperoni and like Kroger brand cheese sticks.
Made a
Oh.
Lunchable, my friend.
I did, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, Lunchables were the original charcuterie. Oh my
The
god.
original.
Yeah.
The charcuterie board was invented in France in 1586 by
Oscar
Jean-Pierre
Mayer.
Lunchable.
Jean-Pierre Lunchable. Good old JPL. He invented the charcuterie board.
Lunchable.
Lunchable. Okay. Speaking of Lunchables, let's get into the game. Because as you approach the velvet curtain, empty vendors on either side as you go, you peer into a room that's dimly lit, and there's a sort of smoke in the air. You see lounging in front of you on a giant velvet beanbag that's crimson red. The room itself is covered in... It has a light that you can't tell its source, just kind of hangs in the air. And the walls are just smooth as can be. And it's a sort of cube room. You notice there are some plants growing in here as well, some vines and some shrubs. And it has the smell of like sort of incense as you enter. And you see lounging on this giant red beanbag in front of you, a creature that has the head of a bull, and has arms of that of like a man. It has hooves on its legs, and he's wearing a cape, a sort of tattered brown cape. And he's smoking hookah, and in his other hand, he's eating, just eating like an apple with his other hand. He like takes a smoke and eats the apple.
Excuse me, Master Leader.
He jumps with a start and looks and goes, "What? What in the heck? Oh, I didn't see you. Well, how did you get in here?"
Just kind of walked in.
You wait, you walked in?
Sure, I mean, we were invited and told where to go, and then just kind of walked in. Just to meet you. Is that a name or a title, Master Leader?
When you say you walked in, he like looks up and goes, What? And then the beanbag that he's sitting in with everything, it sort of like goes, he stands up really quickly, and then he like spins around, and as he spins around, the beanbag and his attire change in an instant, and the beanbag becomes a sort of stone table in front of you, or in front of him, so it's in between you and him. There's a stone table, and on it are just graphs and spreadsheets and like numbers. You see a bunch of numbers written down, and it's just paper lined with all this. And he's now wearing like glasses, and he has like a nice, like, he's now dressed in very like nice clothing, and he just has a quill in his giant hand. And he goes, "Oh, who's by any chance, if you could help me out, did any of those the guards tell you any of their names?"
I didn't catch any names. Fritz, Eldon, you catch any names?
I don't believe so, no.
I don't remember.
No, this won't do. Okay, let me see who's on wall duty today. And he flips open to one of his charts, and so he goes, I got Fred, George, Jeff the Second, and Mackenzie. Yeah, all right. They are the ones on guard duty. This is not gonna work. We're gonna have to have a meeting about this. I'm gonna have to send out a memo. I can't believe I apologize. You are seeing me at my worst right now. I am so sorry.
No, I don't know if you've been made aware of the issues that are existing in this city, but there's quite a few folk that don't seem to be about their wits.
That's what I'm saying. My guards can't just let people walk in. They're not, you're right. They're not acting right. And I didn't want to come to this, but I think I'm going to have a sit down with all of them and tell them they need to be better. You know, they need to, do they want to be the best they can every day? If the answer's not yes, then they can always come talk to me. They know I have an open door policy. They can come in anytime.
Okay. Now, what's the setup you got here? Is this some kind of paradise for you?
Where are my manners? Your tour. You're going to be needing a tour. Would it be okay if I gave you the tour? Think of it as, I'll give you the best tour I can. I usually have one of the guards do it, but since you've been so kind in revealing this problem to me, I would love to give you a personalized tour of the place. Would that be okay?
That sounds quite wonderful to me, actually. Surprisingly.
Okay. That's great. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Right here, this is my space, okay? This is my office, where I spend my time. It's my bedroom, you know. This is where, this is the mind of the facility. This is really what makes everything else work as well as it does. All right, yeah, let's step on out.
What facility do you mean?
Oh, well, the one we're in, the We call it, we just call it the fortress.
Is it this castle, or is it the entirety of this dimension we have entered?
No, that's an astute question. No, yeah, the castle itself. The world around, of course, is, well, no, I guess you're right. It is both, yeah. It's, I mean, everybody loves a sunny day, right? So who doesn't want it to be nice and sunny outside?
I actually prefer the dark.
Oh, well, we got dark places, too. I mean, we try to help everybody out. Those people that, don't like the sunshine. We have,
Oh, good.
we have dark
Eternal
places.
day could make it difficult to sleep.
No, that's true. If you buy a house here, when you enter in and you want it to be, you're ready to go to sleep, the lights inside turn off and pitch black. I tell you what, we've been able to rig all the systems pitch black when it's time to sleep, because everybody needs, their full 8 hours. It's important.
Oh no.
What about the moon and the stars?
Well, do they ever come out?
Yeah.
Sometimes we have moon festivals where, the moon's out then. It's usually on the schedule. Do you want me to tell you the next moon day?
No.
All right. Well, if you're interested, I'll let you know.
I'm very concerned that we have accidentally fallen into an interdimensional timeshare sales program.
You get 3 of your friends. All right.
You get a free weekend. You just gotta
Break
come
it out
and
into
sit through
monthly
one
payments.
or two simple I forget what they're called now.
Lectures.
I wanted to call
Seminar?
them sermons.
Seminars.
Yeah, seminar.
Seminars.
Yeah.
The business sermon is a seminar.
Yeah, it's true.
Business sermon.
All right. He continues to show you around. He takes you into the open market. He goes, all right, this right here is our market. If you ever need anything, just come take it. It's yours for the keeping, okay? We have money. We've got, you guys look like your standard adventurers. So we got swords, stuff. We got magic items. We got, potions, all sorts of stuff.
How can we be as happy and smiley as the typical townsfolk we've been able to see?
Well, I find if you just spend your time here, I think day by day this place grows on you, and that positive energy, if you let it, it will transform you into a new person you won't even recognize.
About how long does it take for the positive energy to transform you?
It depends on how open your heart is, my friend.
That's
Okay,
good.
how about the most open heart and the most closed heart?
All right, tell you what.
What's our time frame?
Tell you what, all right? The fastest I've ever seen, first sight. Somebody walks in here, they see the place, they love it, they take a place here. That's the easiest for me. However, sometimes the longest, and I swear to the devil above, the longest is 48 hours. That's all.
That seems
Pretty effective program.
I mean, do you not love it?
I love it.
Yeah, do I need to make a check or do I love it?
I don't know. You just tell me. I guess it's what your character prefers.
No, I don't.
He goes,
Hey, Master Leader, I have a magic item.
Please. That's what everyone calls me. I've told them to stop. Just call me Master. That's it.
Okay, Master. I have this pearl of power that needs a command word. I've tried saying a lot of things to it, but it just won't open, or it won't. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Do you know how I could crack this thing?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I got that easy for you. Here, just hand it over. I'll have it that good as new anytime. All right.
Okay.
He goes. All right. What do you want the command word to be?
How about cockatrice?
Okay. Ah, there you go. Cockatrice it is. You say that. This pyro power work right quick for you.
Holy moly. Okay.
You-
I'll
You
try
see
it.
written on the cockatrice for like a small second, or on the cockatrice, on the pearl, the word cockatrice. It's tiny font, and then it fades into the pearl.
Yeah, I'm gonna
was
say
awfully nice.
cockatrice.
Okay, so when you do that, you regain 1 expended spell slot. So
Oh,
if you use a spell slot, it will give you 1 back.
Nice.
That's quite impressive. You seem like a very accomplished magician. Hello?
Oh, me or Eldon?
No,
Oh,
master.
I thought you were talking to Eldon. I was like, oh yeah, Eldon is an accomplished magician.
Yeah,
You're
said
very
the word.
humble too.
I'm sorry. No. I'm old. All right. When you're as old as me, you know that happens.
Should you construct this fortress, this world that we are in? Is it yours? You are the master.
I mean, I don't. Well, master's just a name. That's my name. That's not like a title. That's my name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your mother had high aspirations for you.
Where I'm from, it really just that's what you call everybody. Everyone's master. You know, like I had
And where is
6
that?
Lesters in my class. You know.
And where did you come from?
Well, it's a place not too far. Hell? Is that how you say it?
That is.
Yeah, that's where I came from, was Hell. It's not, I mean, I think it gets a bad rap, but I
think I've heard of it.
What do you know about the devil?
Oh.
Yes, you said he was above.
Yeah, alright. Well, you don't just know the devil. Alright, he's on, like, the 20th level of Hell. I'm on, like, level 2. So, I'd have to go 18 levels of Hell to get to the devil, so I don't think I'm ever gonna beat him, is all I'm saying.
Hey, don't count yourself out. You seems like you're doing a pretty good job around here.
If you could fill out a comment card saying that, my supervisors would see it, and they would be so... I think it'd help. It might give me a 4.
It's at the end of the longest receipt in the history of everything.
And the back of it's all ads.
Man, 20 levels of hell. I always thought there were just 9.
I get fuzzy on the numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's 20.
They must have remodeled.
I was expanding. So, you want to see more of the place?
Oh, yeah. Let's continue.
So he goes down.
Perhaps we should get the condensed version of this tour.
Oh, now you're worried.
Okay, sorry, you got places to be, I'm sure. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll make this fast. And he snaps his fingers, and everything sort of blips, and you all find yourselves in entirely new surroundings. And he goes, all right, this right here, these are our hallways. We got doors with rooms where, my bearded guys stay. All their rooms are the same, they don't really require that much. They're great workers. They do great stuff. So I'll take you to next. That's where we'll go. We'll go to the lookout, and he snaps his fingers again, and you find yourselves now in a space that's on top of a tower that you recognize as the color of the castle. So you're now on a sort of tower of sorts, looking out at the world. He says, I brought you at the perfect time. Watch this. And you all look out over the town, and you see all the houses. And this stretches on for miles of rows of houses that are the same. And then the only thing that's different is the fountain in the middle of all these rows of houses with the portal there. Everything else is the same as you're overlooking this town.
You seem pretty adept at teleportation. It's impressive.
Like I said, I'm old. That's what you do, right? That's it.
You don't happen to have any magic devices? I'm a bit of a tinkerer / recently arcane tinkerer. I'd love to learn how to create portals myself someday when I'm as old as you.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any tips?
You're gonna have to get a lot older. That's the first step. All right. Step 1, get older. Step 2, you know what? I wouldn't. It's something you can't just tell somebody. You'd have to come for one of our magic lessons, where we teach all about that stuff. It's a weekly class, so once every 10 days, you come, you learn, take a few classes, you'll be right as rain to start learning teleportation.
Oh, that's very enticing.
I try to do what I do.
What does the class cost?
No, we don't use money here. There's no. All I would ask is you do one favor for me, and then free after that. No, nothing. Everything. Everybody does that. Everybody that does that, they can live here as long as they want. No cost ever.
What is the favor?
Well, glad you asked, my little friend, because we're very hard pressed for entertainment here. I mean, everybody's happy, but we get in a rut. Things are the same over and over and over. So if you could provide some entertainment for these folks, it would mean so much to me.
What kind of entertainment?
Well, I mean, that's up to you. You do what you do best. I will say, sorry about this. There is one little combat, I guess you could say, combative experience. This is just because everybody loves to see blood. You go watch anything, and a fight breaks out, people are cheering, no matter what. So, one little fight, but anything else is on the table. You guys do whatever you want.
Then let's gather the townsfolk.
What?
Well, maybe we should finish the tour.
Oh, okay.
Can't you want to fight so quickly?
Well, it's not a bad idea. I mean, here's what we could do. I could whip you up a quick feast, all right? All right, so you can just get your, I guess, ready to go. You get pumped up. You eat, and then we'll do the entertainment, and then you guys can stay or go, whatever you like. It's it's up to you.
Oh, I'm afraid we all ate just before we entered.
Well, that's no problem. We can save the feast after the combat, because then you'll be hungry afterwards for sure. So that's not a problem. We can. It's flexible. We can shift it around.
Do you have vegan options?
Do you look like an almond butter guy to me? Am I right?
I don't. Yes.
Of course, we have vegan options. We of course do.
There's a ton of vegans in hell.
And I actually think everyone in hell's a vegan. I think you're right.
You wouldn't think it, but
God actually
they get up
wants
to
us
some
to
pretty
eat
wild
animals.
stuff.
And who will we be fighting?
I guess I can let you guys choose. Let's see. What are the people not had in a while? All right, you can choose between
Free agency? I don't know if that
yeah.
that's a bad joke.
All right, you can choose to fight against these sort of like I don't know how to call them. They're like some are made of earth and wind, water and fire, and do something like that. All right. We can do. What else do we got? And he pulls out like this notepad and it's like flipping. He's like, we could do like big things, like really big things. People love to see small things versus big things. That's like everyone loves that. And then, we got dead things as well. So we got the elemental-y guys, big things or dead things. Which would you prefer?
Big thing sounds pretty entertaining.
Size has never scared me.
It's a good quality to have. That's a good quality to have.
Size scares me all the time.
That's
All of those sound scary, though.
somehow that's also a good thing to have too, I'd say. Yeah.
Okay then. I think we're going for big thing.
Fritz is starting to sweat, and the color is draining out of him.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
You have a different pick, Fritz?
No, they all sound equally bad.
We'll be okay. We got a big guy with us.
Yep.
All right.
All right, let's get this over with.
Okay, so we're eating before or after?
After, unless we've not worked up an appetite, in which case perhaps not after even.
Okay. We'll
do our best to work up an appetite.
Okay, very cool. Tell you what, I'll plan on after for right now, but you let me know if you want to change that. Okay, we're flexible.
Okay.
Okay. With that, he snaps his fingers, and you are instantly transported to a large arena-looking place where there are hundreds of people watching, maybe even some thousands, like maybe 2,000 people watching. It's a large crowd, and they all have that same smile on their face, and they all staring down. And you're now in the middle of this arena, with Master standing right there. You see, you're in a sort of circle arena. The ground is sand, and the walls of which, imagine like the Roman Colosseum. That's how it looks, with a circle surrounding all of you. He goes, all right, hey folks, I know you probably all heard about the incident we had today with the guards. And I wanted to apologize. That's my fault. That's on me, okay? I know you guys rely on me, and I made a mistake. And I am so sorry. So, hopefully, to make it up to all of you, these folks here promise us some entertainment. How does that sound? And they all start clapping at the same time. He goes, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right. Well,
Cal is looking for a way to get into the crowd a little bit.
okay, so the crowd is actually raised up about 10 feet. You're in a pit of sorts with 10-foot tall walls surrounding it. However, there's no sort of... The walls themselves are completely connected and smooth as can be.
So can I like jump and grab a ledge and lift myself up?
Yeah, you could try to do that. You're gonna try to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you trying to do it sneakily or not?
No, not sneakily.
Sneakily.
Okay.
You gotta roll a 24.
Yeah, no kidding. So, you run and you try to jump and grab onto this ledge, but as you reach above the ledge, which you're able to do, your hand meets an invisible force that prevents you from going, that extends out from the wall.
Dang it. Well, there goes my plan.
That was your plan?
You're gonna get us here and then run?
Kinda.
Oh, we are going to die.
That's likely.
Well, do you all, tell you what, do you want to do your warm-up act beforehand? I'll give you a little bit of time to do that. And then you can have the fight after, or do you just want to jump right into the fight?
Let's jump
no
right
time, no time like the present.
Okay, well, any panache or flair you have, feel free to do.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll do, I do have a little bit of, gymnastics I can do.
Oh,
You
yeah. No, that'd be great.
Okay. I'm gonna do a, round off back handspring backflip.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics check.
Okie dokie. Oh.
An 8. Okay. Oh. Oh. Jameson, did you cast something?
I clicked that by accident.
Oh, okay.
I think I literally just clicked on the name of, I don't know what happened. It did that.
I thought you were doing something. I was so excited.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck I can do.
Yeah, so all of you see Eldon runs in a straight line, ends up doing a pretty sloppy round off. I don't remember what followed the round off. Was it back handspring?
Uh-huh. Yep.
You see as he begins this back handspring, it looks wonky, and you can tell he's going to fall flat on his face.
Oh no.
Does anyone do anything?
Oh,
I could firebolt him.
You, Eldon, you land flat on your face, head first, right into the ground. You take one point of bludgeoning damage. So you just smack your head on the ground. And everybody, you see, like, everybody's just staring at you, and Master looks at you and blinks for a moment, and then just starts laughing. And everyone in the audience just follows and starts laughing. And he just laughs. And you see him, he wipes away a tear from his eye, and he goes, that's the best thing we've seen in years. That is, oh my goodness. Oh, you know when you laugh so hard your stomach hurts, or you feel like you're gonna throw up? That's where I'm at right now.
Oh, I'm glad. I've seen laughter like that elsewhere today too. It's I'm happy to deliver the laughters.
You are good at it. I'll tell you what, you did so good. I'll make this a little easier for you. I was gonna give you a real big guy, and honestly, if I'm being honest, I want it to be hard. You know, I want it to be a good show. But that was so good. I'll give you a little less of a challenge. All right. Still big though. Okay.
All right, we can take it.
Now,
Okay.
I would have liked to interact with the crowd a little, hype them up a little, running through them, giving high fives.
Yeah.
But there's some kind of barrier.
Oh.
You mind lifting that for just a small moment?
Yes, I can. After the fight. After the fight, once whatever dies. You know. Then
Whatever dies.
Then no more barrier. It'll be gone. Okay, that's it.
Oh, maybe we can help them do the wave before it starts from down here.
What, the wave? Huh.
The wave. Okay, so here's how it works. Everyone has to raise their arms.
Okay.
When I run near them. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna start over here. I'm gonna run in a circle, and then everyone should stand up and raise their arms. Okay.
Okay. All right. You hear him? You hear that? All right. You can do that.
Okay, I'm running. Run.
Yeah, you're able to do so. You do it, and you see the line perfectly stands up, and you run around with your arms stretched out, and they do the most perfect wave that's ever existed. No person stood up at a different time.
Wow.
Okay, anything you guys want to do before the fight?
Well, just wanted to high five, so I guess I'll save it for the victory lap.
Yeah, there we go. I like it. Way to be flexible. Flexibility to get you far here. Promise. Okay, well, let the show begin. And he disappears and teleports, and now is in, he's at, like, the top of the stadium. And you see he just has, like, that same red beanbag, but he has, like, a canopy over him, and the canopy's, like, gold-plated on top. So it just reflects super brightly. He also has, like, a telescope, and he's just eating strawberries. And after that, he goes, all right, let's go! And he snaps his finger again, and in front of you, you see something. You see a large creature. It's barefoot with some cloth bands around its leg. It's wearing a sort of like loincloth, and in one hand it has this giant spiked wooden morning star, and in the other hand he has this sharpened big log, and it's like the blade. There's an actual like blade on this log. It looks like it's an axe made out of wood, essentially. And you see it has two heads with gigantic teeth going from the bottom to the top, where the side teeth are. And it's two heads. One of them is painted blue, and one of them is painted green. And they roar. This creature roars out and begins to run towards you. Let's have everyone roll initiative.
Shiza.
You've got advantage, Ben.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, give me 1 second.
16?
16 for you?
Yep.
Fritz, what'd you get?
17.
And Cal?
16.
Okay, who wants to go first, Eldon or Cal?
I'll let Eldon go first.
Alrighty.
Okay.
How big is this thing? Is it
It's large.
Bigger than Kal?
It's large by rules definition, so about 10
And
10 feet.
Is Kal normal or large?
I'm normal.
Medium, yeah.
I'm regular, medium sized, but I'm on the bigger side of that, but still, space wise.
And then are Fritz and I small?
Yes.
How much does it look like it might weigh?
It's a tough question.
Obviously, yeah, it's hard for me to know, but
Yeah, I mean it's definitely it's maybe a ton. Like, well, I don't know. It looks like it weighs as much as
Or
like a truck, a pickup
people?
truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
good grief.
Okay, this is just gonna be generalized. You don't have to worry too much about where you are. Okay, so I'm gonna give you initiative order, and then be thinking what you want to do, and then I'm gonna drop the guy in there. So first up, we'll have Fritz, then Eldon, then Kal. You're probably about 20 to 30 feet away from this large creature in front of you. So, Fritz, what would you like to do?
I will cause fear.
Okay, cool.
14 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 14 wisdom, eh? Oops. Oh, it's gonna be close. It got 14 on the dot.
I never know what that means.
Meets it, beats it.
So
It saves.
It succeeds on its save.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
I actually will probably cowardly back up as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, you can probably get your movement speed behind you, but you're probably pretty close to the edge of the arena. Right there. All right. Eldon, you're up next, and then Kal.
Okay, I'm gonna try and move around it.
Okay.
Try to like flank it a little.
Okay.
Is there any way I could get a sneak attack on it?
Yeah, let's see. I mean, okay, so are you just moving your full movement to get up to it?
Yeah. Let
Okay.
me. Which one? I'm this guy.
Or
So
are you
maybe
attacking
I'll.
from afar?
Let me see what my movement is. My movement is.
You could get up to it you get 25.
Okay. Yeah.
You could get up to
For
it.
sneak attack, you would need advantage or a creature within melee.
Yeah.
So if you were hidden,
What are you trying to
you
do?
could have.
So, I'm thinking maybe I'll try to hide as a bonus action
Okay. It's
and
gonna
do
be
a sneak
pretty-
attack.
It's gonna be pretty tough to hide in here because there's nothing but you and the arena in front of you and the walls.
I'm very hard to notice.
Fine, roll a sneak with disadvantage, and the DC is gonna be very high. So.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad. You know what? I'll make a roll for this. Actually, that probably gets within roll range. Sure. Take your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
you dart quickly off to the side, maybe quicker than this creature anticipated. It's focused on the large thing. You get just out of its peripheral and take a shot. You
Okay. Here's my
unfortunately get an advantage
bow.
too, I think.
Oh,
That's not great.
10. No,
Wow,
not great.
You're a consistent roller though.
I am.
Yeah, so your arrows, you're short bowing?
Yep.
Yeah, your arrow goes wide of this creature, missing, even though it's a very large target. You moved too quickly.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Cal, go for it.
Cal will move forward a little and cast command on
Okay.
this creature,
Excellent.
saying grovel.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Excellent. 9.
Fails.
Yep.
So it will spend its turn falling prone and then ending its turn.
Perfect. So, with that being said, when you say grovel, it drops to its knees and then goes, child's pose on the ground and bows to all of you. And the guy you hear coming from Master, he goes, "Hey, we can't have any of that. This is going to be a fight. None of that." And Fritz, you're up.
Is he prone now?
He is.
He is prone.
Does prone give disadvantage on strength saving throws? I don't know, honestly.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
Yeah.
either.
It's just like attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's just movement and then advantage on melee hits to hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, disadvantage on ranged, though.
10, 15, 20, 20.
Yeah.
What's the button for the thing? This thing, and then I do this, and then okay.
Nice. And that's relative. You're probably about 60 feet away.
I will firebolt him.
Okay, with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
prone.
Ranged attacks are
Oh,
disadvantaged.
dang it!
Yeah, I know. That's.
I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I would rather
No
do.
worries. That threw a wrench in your plans.
Yeah, my bird.
Yeah, I'll probably just firebolt him at disadvantage.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, should I try? I don't want to blow a bunch of spell slots on.
Yeah, unfortunately, you put it right into the ground. The angle of it's too hard.
And I will move a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Right here.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Eldon, and then Cal.
Alrighty. I will. Can I reach it?
You could get within range easily of melee. Are you
Okay.
want to do melee or?
Yeah. I'll do a melee on it.
Okay.
Let's see. So yeah, just gonna take a swipe with my dagger.
You get advantage.
Can I do a sneak attack,
and
or-
it's sneak attack as well because he can't see you because he's looking at the ground. So.
Nice.
And you get advantage because he's prone to. Double advantage. 19.
19.
You are able to connect. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 2, and then there's sneak attack after this. 2d6. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, nice. So 16
So
total
sneaky.
damage.
16 damage.
Oh, whoops.
Roll.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, 16 damage. Well done. I gotta do some quick maths.
And then for my bonus action, can I disengage?
Yeah, sure. If he was going to attack you, then he wouldn't attack you. he is currently prone. You may not think he would attack.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you just disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you get just beyond his reach if he were to do so. All right, Cal, you are up.
Cal will, while moving towards him, cast Spiritual Weapon, creating his spectral lava lamp,
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
and smack
lava lamp.
smack one of the two heads, or attempt to smack one of the two heads with it.
Okay, cool.
It is melee, so it should have advantage.
Yeah. Is that with advantage?
That was not. I gotta click it one more time. So the 23
Connects.
for force damage,
Nice.
and he will pull out his warhammer and swing away,
Nice.
also with advantage. If I can get better than that. 15.
Okay, you rear back a little too hard, and that momentum pulls you back a bit, and you swing, and it looks like you're gonna miss, but at the last second you connect and smack down on his flesh.
Nice. Doing 5.
I was like, is that 25?
25.
Somehow all of them
20.
rolled a
How did we
5.
both say 25, even though there's only 4 5s?
There's a lot of 5s.
Nice. All right. Well done.
So, 10 damage?
9 damage.
Total of 9 damage.
Yep. Okay, nice and done.
That's and I'm within melee.
Perfect. Okay. With that, he says, okay, yeah, Master says, okay, that's enough of that. All right, you've had your fun. And he snaps his finger, and the creature begins to stir a bit. And it will be Fritz's turn.
Fritz will walk. Is he standing now?
Never mind.
No, he's not standing.
It could have
yet.
had a turn if you wanted it to.
It could have. You're right.
Okay.
It did
Making
not.
sure I. Okay. Awesome.
It did not. Because it only lasts for 6 seconds.
Yeah. It just wastes one turn to do that. So.
Action. Perfect.
Yeah.
I will. I will try to. I'll work my way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll try to firebolt it again.
Okay. You can do so with disadvantage.
I can attempt to.
Oh,
Oh.
I forget. Yeah, that connects. You just barely get him, even with your poor angle. You can go ahead and roll on that.
3 damage.
3 fire damage. Okay, very nice. You singe him a little bit with that. Okay, Eldon, you're up. Cal, you're on deck.
All right. Is he still prone?
He is.
All right. I'll dagger him again.
All right, with advantage. Oh, there it is!
Oh.
Oh, there's gonna be so much. There's gonna be so
Yes.
much damage.
Good roll.
Okay, so how does this
sneak
work
attack,
again?
The sneak. You roll all your dice twice.
Okay. So here's the knife itself, 7.
Okay, total
I guess?
7.
Good roll.
And then the sneak attack is
11.
11.
yeah. So is that 18 total?
11
Yeah.
plus 7. Yeah, 18 total damage. Nice. That is pretty good. Oh, we have to do
Nice.
math. Wait, we said 18?
Yep.
Yeah, 18.
After you stab him, you give him a good right into like the neck of the green-faced side of this creature. As you stab in, this time a sort of green ooze spits out, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you try to dodge this ooze.
Ooh. Okay. Here we go. 17.
17, okay. You are able to dodge most of it, but some of it still gets on you, and as it touches your flesh, it begins to burn and sizzle. You take 2 points of acid damage, or poison damage from it.
Okay. And then with my cunning action, I'm going to disengage and move over here.
Okay, excellent. After you move out of the way, you see Master goes, "Come on, they're killing you out there, faster!" And he snaps his fingers, and the creature stands up in front of you and is no longer prone. And Kal, it is your turn.
All right, spiritual weapon.
Roll.
Try
away.
to smack one of the heads.
Which
Oof.
head are you trying to smack? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay, you
I go right in between them.
Yeah, right. Field goal it. 3 points.
And
All right,
then
so what else you doing?
I'll try to smack with the warhammer as well,
Nice.
standing my ground. Oof.
Yeah, you end up connecting, but he parries it away with his club right before you actually hit him.
Hey, and then I stand my ground, ready to take some hits.
Okay, cool. That sounds fun.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, it's going to swing its axe and Morningstar at you.
That checks out.
That's gonna hit, I think. Yeah, it's a 22.
Hit.
Oh, that's not good. And a 12.
Miss.
Nice. So the battle axe ends up connecting with you, and you take 14 points of slashing damage.
I will use my Stone's Endurance reaction to reduce the damage dealt to me.
Nice. Does it half it?
I had to roll. I reduce it by
Hey.
7.
It halved it.
Yeah,
So you
there
take
go.
7.
Okay.
And you end up blocking the Morningstar attack as it comes through. You see that there's this, kind of like green ooze leaking out of the green one's body where Eldon has stabbed it now.
Okay.
Fritz, you're up. Eldon, you're on deck.
I will. I will try to cause fear again.
Okay. That's another wisdom, right?
Yeah, 14 wisdom.
12.
Yeah. So
It runs
he
away.
is. No, he's frightened, so he has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls
Nice.
while I'm in line of sight, and he
Nice.
can't willingly move closer to me.
Nice. Okay.
He gets
Cool.
to make a check on each of his turns.
Beginning or end of his turn.
At the end of each of its turns.
Cool. It can still attack things, right? But it's at disadvantage, I think.
Yes, disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Nice, you
Well, I'll step here and here.
You see, as you cast your spell, this fear enters the eyes of this creature, pupils going wide with that adrenaline. It begins to look like it's about to back away. It's leaning backwards from you, and it's just kind of swinging its arms about. like this.
Can I, when I run forward, Fritz like bounces forward, you know, in his comical little trot,
Yeah.
and he starts waving his hands around, going, "Ooga da booga, ooga da booga! You are very afraid of me."
You see both of the heads go, "Ah!" and it like really like starts waving its arms around. Okay, Eldon, and then Kal, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna try and scramble up on it to its back,
Okay.
and like stand essentially on its shoulder in between its two heads.
Okay.
Oh wow, going
give
full
me-
legless over
Give me.
here.
Do you want to do acrobatics or athletics?
Let's do acrobatics.
Yeah, it's probably more acrobatics. So yeah, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics roll.
Oh, nice.
You run up to go run up this thing's back, and you fall and trip and land prone right in between its legs. And it's stepping backwards because it's afraid, so it's like making these tiny little steps, almost crushing your head as it steps backwards.
I have a point of order question. How is this loincloth wrapped below him? And what kind of a view does Eldon have?
You see the entire ham and eggs. It is an all-American breakfast up there.
The thing probably doesn't bathe a whole lot.
There's something green that's moving on it.
No.
A little bit of dripping going on.
That's horrible.
All
right.
right. Well, from below,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do a
Oh,
little,
no. Oh no!
little,
Sneak attack.
little enema with my. We'll do actually a double. I'll do a short sword and a dagger.
Double.
Oh
A little,
god!
Alright.
little
Oh,
one, two.
goodness.
I can't remember if you get disadvantage on attacks when you're prone. I think you do.
I do.
You do. So
I
yeah,
I
do.
feel like he has advantage.
that's fine. You can do a straight roll
I'm
because
just kidding.
you're
I'm just-
unseen. Actually, no, you're not
I mean-
unseen. You have to do disadvantage because he
fair.
sees you in between his legs.
That's fair. So this is for the first attack.
'Kay.
Probably misses.
Roll me a second.
5. And 9.
Okay, as you take your swings, you end up just kind of surface level scratching him. He doesn't really do any damage. And he steps back really quickly with that foot. And a liquid falls from the cut that you gave earlier, and it sort of pours out. And it's dropping towards you. You need to make a dexterity saving throw to try to dodge this dropping thing.
22.
22, nice. As it, some of it sprays on you, you do take some damage, but you dodge the brunt of this giant liquid. Maybe this big ball like hits the ground, and you dodge out of the way, and then some of it splashes on you on the ground. You take 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Okay, we have Kal up next.
Kal will, as a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Okay.
Try to just live. We'll see.
Yeah.
Or not. And will attack him with his hammer again.
Okay.
Or hammer.
Nice.
Please roll better. Oof.
No,
Nope.
not better. You miss. He's too afraid, and he's stepping backwards, and you short it because you think he moves back pretty quickly away from Fritz.
I don't have advantage when he's afraid, right?
No.
I don't
No,
think so.
he just has disadvantage.
He
Okay.
just has disadvantage.
Okay.
Unless
Okay,
you made him
that's-
do like an ability check.
Nope. That's it.
He stumbles backwards and steps backwards over Eldon. Cal, you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Yes, I will definitely take an attack of
You
opportunity.
haven't used a reaction. You used your bonus action. That's right.
Yep, I will. Yeah, attack of opportunity. 14.
Yeah, so he's so this time you swing and you miss the first time. This time you adjust for it and you end up connecting. Are you aiming for the green side or the blue side?
The green side scares me, so the blue side.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll damage.
So it's the one-handed damage.
11. Nice.
11.
Wow.
Well done.
Good roll.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
good.
Okay. With that, you feel as you connect with your warhammer, an icy chill begins to creep over you. You need to make a Constitution saving throw. Twelve.
12.
Okay. You take 6 points of whatever the cold damage, and your movement is also halved.
So, growing up in the frozen tundra as a Goliath, I am resistant to cold damage, so I take 3 damage.
Very
Ooh.
nice.
But my movement's still halved.
All right. As it steps backwards, it sees Eldon on the ground below and screams, and both heads try to chop at Eldon. They have disadvantage, but they also have advantage because you're prone. I assume you did. You stay prone? Oh no, you did stay prone because that was your movement.
Yeah.
Stuff. Okay, so it's a straight roll to hit you with the axe. 11,
Does not hit.
and the next one with the Morning Star. Oh my gosh! So you see as it's so afraid it goes to swing the Morning Star at you, and it flings it backwards a good 15 feet. And that one's just kind of flailing about with his arm now. It's then that you hear Master say, "Oh, this is great. Oh man, I did forget to warn you about the one little trick they have though." And he snaps his fingers, and you see as the two heads begin to grow distant and apart from each other, and this creature begins to split in half, tearing the heads apart from each other. Then from the center of where the tear is, you see an arm and a leg grow out. And now standing before you are two separate heads with full bodies, the blue one and the green one, standing separate. They're still very large and tall, but...
Do
How
they
much?
both look the same amount of damaged?
They actually look equally... They look identical to you, so neither one looks more hurt than the other.
Do they both look frightened?
I guess they need to check. 17?
14 is the check.
So you see as they tear in half, you see their eyes go and they begin to glow the color of their face, the green one glowing green and the blue one glowing blue. And they're now glowing and standing in front of you, essentially, with these.
They don't look scared anymore.
They do not.
How much do they look like they weigh?
Like a smart
Can't
car
just
each.
math
No.
that.
No reason.
They each look like a smart car's weight. Like one of those Fiats.
Smart car.
I don't know.
Fiat
a horse?
500
Is
weight.
a horse better?
Oh wow, Fiat weighs 2,000 pounds.
No, not that much. Yeah. So like a horse each now.
Horse weight. Okay. A large horse or a small horse? I'm just kidding. I don't need.
African or European.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, the other thing. Did you say that he did he throw his Morning Star just
Yeah,
now?
he doesn't have his Morning Star in hand.
Okay, so one of them is holding an axe, and the other one
The green
doesn't
one's
have
holding
anything.
an axe. No, the blue one's holding an axe. The green one is not holding the Morning Star.
Okay.
Eldon, you're on deck.
All right. I am
No,
going
you're on deck.
to...
You're not up. You're not up. You're on deck.
Thank you.
All right, Fritz, you're up. What are you doing?
How tall are they?
They're large, so they still count as like the large. So they're still like 10 feet tall each.
They're like 10 feet tall each.
Yeah. You see
I
their head
will.
like perfectly lines up with the surrounding barrier.
I will. I promise I'm not just ripping this off. It just occurred to me now
Mm-hmm.
that I am going to do a Hermione Granger.
Okay.
And I am going to levitate his Morning Star.
Okay.
Nice.
It says
What is-
target. Can target be anything?
I think it's any target you see, right?
Yeah, it's not specific to creatures.
And it
Does
would-
the Morning Star weigh more than 500 pounds?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you can levitate it.
So the Morning Star flies 20 feet into the air.
Oh, nice. Is it just going straight up, or are you sending it towards one of the sides?
I don't think I can affect direction. It just goes up.
Oh, really? How
Yeah,
quickly? Is it instantly?
It's the casting time is one action. It can move up to 20 feet in that time, so I'm assuming 6 seconds, 20 feet.
Okay. All right. So I forget now. Is it Ron, Harry, or Hermione that lifts the club above the troll's head?
Oh, I think it might be Harry, maybe?
I think it's
don't
Harry
know.
too.
I assumed it's Hermione because she's the only one who ever knows how to do anything.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah. So you Harry Potter this club now, 20 feet in the air. And it's just floating there.
And I will...
Ron is...
Is it Ron?
It is. Yeah.
No way.
Ron doesn't
Ron
do
doesn't do
anything.
I can't. That's
You've
in
got
the
to have
first
that
book.
wrong.
Because it was the first
It
book,
says-
she thought Ron would be better than he was.
Yeah. It says Ron Weasley manages to knock a troll out by
Oh
levitating
my
its club
gosh.
and then dropping it on its head.
You Ron Weasley is.
Well, now I don't want to do it. I was really excited to Hermione Granger. I don't want a Ron Weasley.
I'm Hermione. Oh, I'm
Funny.
actually a Ron.
Dang it!
um.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, let me think. Hold on. Okay, cool. All right. Have I told you guys the Stephen Fry Harry Potter story?
I don't think so.
I'll tell it. I'll tell it another time, but I'll tell it after
Hold on.
we're done.
You 1 second. Let me just read this real quick. I want to see if I can move it another 20 feet.
Yeah. I was gonna pull it up. I didn't. I forgot.
You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. But I would assume that it's the first turn is 20 feet, and then on the next turn is 20 feet, don't you think?
The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface. Oh yeah.
You c-
No, the target itself. So you can change that target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn.
Yeah, so is that on every turn after, or just...
Yes, every
Can
turn
I do it
after.
another... Can I do it another 20 feet on this turn?
I think it's every turn after.
Yeah.
And I think that's just... It doesn't say if it's a bonus action or a free
Yeah, it
action or
does.
what, but
Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target.
oh.
If you are the target. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target.
So it's your action to move it. Okay.
It takes its action to move it, yeah.
I
Okay,
was gonna
got
say,
it.
that seems like something they would say. I can't believe they wouldn't put it in. Okay, cool. Anything else you're doing?
No, I think that's it.
All right, Eldon, you're up. Cal, you're on deck.
All right.
Dang it. I'm genuinely upset that's Ron Weasley, not Granger.
What if it was Harry Potter?
I'd be alright with that.
Yeah, that's the Goldilocks of the three.
At least he's not a redhead.
Or Ron.
Poor redheads.
Poor Ron.
Okay, I'm gonna spend half my action or half my movement standing up,
Cool.
and then I'm going to just kind of like slap my butt and taunt them, and then cast shield on
Okay.
myself.
That's a bonus action, isn't it, or is it a full action?
Shield's a reaction, so you can
Yeah.
hold on to it
until
until
you would
something
get
actually
hit.
is about to hit you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's
I can attack.
Shield, I think, is one of the best spells in the game.
It's really good.
Nice. Okay, I'll hold that then, and then I'll attack him. I'll just attack this one right in front of me with both my dagger and short sword.
Okay, cool. The blue one or the green one? The blue one's on the right. Here.
Yeah, the one on the right, I guess.
This is probably not blue, but
It is.
this is probably not green, but
It's kind of. It's like tennis ball, yellow, green.
I do have like the nightlight on my monitor. So.
That's green.
that's green. Ah, we got
No.
there. I thought that was
looks good.
orange or green, and I knew it was one of those.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so you go for the
Okay.
blue one.
Blue one.
Okay.
So here's the dagger.
Does not hit.
Okay, and the short sword.
Does not hit. No.
Alright.
Okay. Cow.
Okay, bonus action will use the spiritual weapon to try to hit the blue one.
Okay.
21.
21 connects. Roll damage. Nice.
5 force damage.
It takes it.
And then, looking at my hit points, I'll take a step back here. Cast Toll the Dead on the blue one as well.
Very
so Wisdom
nice.
saving throw.
15.
It succeeds, so it takes no damage.
I've been rolling well on my saves, but my attack roll is not as good.
That is my turn.
Okay. First things first. This one's going to... It's going to take a step back and try to run and grab his Morning Star.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
You
for that?
do. Go ahead and take that.
14?
14. Oh, shoot. 14 connects. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Short sword. So 1d. Boop, boop. 6.
6. Very nice. Okay, as you swing at him, as he goes past, that acid sprays out as you connect. But because he's stepping backwards, it doesn't have any harm if it doesn't have a chance of hitting you. But you see some of it fall to the ground and kind of sizzle on the ground a bit. It's gonna try to run and jump and grab its Morning Star. It runs and jumps, and you see its fingers brush against the Morning Star, but it falls flat right here, and doesn't have it in its hands.
Thank goodness.
And it like looks around. The blue guy is going to try to attack Eldon with its axe. Twice. I can't remember how shield works. Do you cast it now before I tell you?
Let's see.
Or when it hits?
I think you can hear the number.
I think, yeah, that's how I've usually seen it.
I can't remember.
Which is why it makes it. So if you say, like, does a blank hit, he can hit, use
It
shield.
says a reaction which you take when you are hit.
Oh, when you're hit. Okay. So it has to hit first. Well, the first one's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so now
So-
you cast it.
Yep, I cast that.
And what does that put your AC at?
20.
So it misses. Okay, nice. So it swings at
Nice.
you, and your magical shield. What does your magical shield look like as it swings to hit you?
Oh, just like one of those glowing orbs and what's that 2D platform game where you hold Z?
platform game where you hold Z.
There's
what in
a
the world
Z?
are-
Kirby and
Is it Kirby?
Pikachu, and
Oh,
they all have it.
Super
They all
Smash.
Super Smash Brothers.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, I hold Z
You Kirby it.
and I Kirby it. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, nice. And yeah, it ends up hitting that Kirby glow and doesn't hit you. The next one will hit with a 24, though. And you take 14 slashing damage from it.
Ay. Okay.
Okay. That will be it. Fritz, you're up. Eldon, you're on deck.
I raise it up another 20 feet.
Okay, nice. It's now so high above it.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Eldon, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage. And let's see, 5.
The one on the right, the blue one, is looking more injured.
I'll just move like right here.
So
And-
you're about 15 to 20 feet away, or 25 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna short bow the one on the right, the blue one.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and roll that straight. 11 does not
man.
hit. Bad, yeah, so not great attack rolls for you guys.
That's it.
It comes close. You end up connecting, but it doesn't pierce into him. And he...
Actually, I'm gonna move one more. I think I can do that. Let's see.
I'm gonna say you can move 25 feet away, right? Because you disengage and move. So you're 25 feet away.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Kal, you're up.
Kal will do his spiritual weapon again against the blue one.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That connects. Roll damage.
7 force damage.
7 force. It looks really hurt. It is very injured.
Okay, I'll cast Toll the Dead on it and a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw as it hears the
5.
chime of a bell. That fails.
Nice.
Nice.
So, oh gosh.
Oh.
1 necrotic damage.
Oh no.
Well
What's-
done.
what's- Oh,
Out of a D.
it's a D12.
Oh my gosh.
Brutal.
Oh.
Brutal.
And with things not working out to Cal's expectation, he will also move backwards.
Okay.
Oh, I can't do it. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that.
All right.
If Fritz dies, I'll be so sad.
It's gonna be
Fritz-
bad.
Fritz is standing there looking at the trolls, and he like kind of glances around just as they're probably running. Oh, scheiße.
This guy looks up at his club, and he begins to move this way, and starts to climb up the wall, and you see his hand goes through it. And as he does so, you see an opening begin to appear where his hand has gone through. And he climbs up on top of the stone wall. But now, behind him, you notice that there's sort of this 10-foot aura around him of, it's a darker shade. It looks like there's some sort of, like, barrier that he now is, like, immune from, essentially, standing up on this platform. And he goes to jump and tries to grab his Morning Star.
It's real high up now.
Yeah.
It's 40 feet in the air. He's 10 feet up and 10 feet tall.
Yeah, so he jumps, and he just falls flat on his face right there, and is now prone on the ground right there. This guy is going to take a couple swings at Fritz.
Oh dear.
Okay, this is Battle Axe guy, right? Yeah. That's not good. That's not good. Crit for the first one.
Canceled.
Huh?
Oh, canceled.
Reaction
crit!
canceled.
That's good.
That is so
You don't get crits, Parker.
Oh my gosh, that was going to be so bad. Oh, that was going to be so much damage. So that one hits, though, and the next one is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay, so you take 28 points of slashing damage.
I am. Oh yeah, I have the. I am almost down, but I have like a ward up that took 2 damage.
Oh, nicely done.
Oh gosh.
So I think I have. Fritz looks about as bad. Fritz looks as bad as a human or as a creature can look.
Yeah, and as you hang on, that crit would have knocked you unconscious. So
It might have killed me. I don't know.
it was gonna be big for sure. So that's good job on the ward too.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Do I? What's my Constitution roll for concentration?
14.
I have to beat 14.
Yeah, because
Or does he have to beat 10 twice?
10 twice. Yep.
10 twice. Okay, it fails.
Okay. With that, your hammer drops, right?
The Morning
Tell
Star
me
drops to the
Tell me it
ground.
lands right on the
It
on
lands
the guy's head.
right on the guy's head.
It just fell, so 40 feet. Yeah.
40 feet. Okay.
Oh no, wait! It doesn't fall like that. It
I'm gonna
slowly
sure-
drifts.
We're gonna rule it as doing that because I want.
If you
this
want
happen.
to,
I want
it
this
does
to happen
say
so
it's-
bad.
The target floats gently to the
Okay.
ground.
No, I'll tell you what. It's descending. That's fine. It's descending slowly.
It's whatever you want to do.
No,
with it. I don't
I'm
care.
gonna rule it. It descends slowly. We'll say it for sure.
He's gonna stand up and knock his head right into it.
Okay, Brandon, you got it. You get it.
Heck yeah.
That's what it is. All right, nice. Okay, what are you doing for your turn, Fritz?
That is a great question.
And then Eldon, you're on deck.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. A step. Nope, not that. A step here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to. Nope. Do a burning hands.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw 14.
Okay. No. I don't succeed.
Okay.
For both of them?
Right.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm
Does-
aiming for both of them. Do
Oh, I see. Okay, the green one
it's a
doesn't
f-
succeed,
they?
nor
It's a
does the blue
15
one.
15-foot cone.
Yeah, they both fail.
Come on, Daddy needs to not die. That's a pretty good.
Oh.
13?
Nice.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's all right. Little bit.
Okay. The one in front of you, just bursts into flame, and you see as its flesh, it's bruised now from where it's been beat and hit by this magical weapon as well as the warhammer. You see as they, on them where they are, even though it's getting hotter, it begins to, where it's bruised, it begins to just melt away and it turns into water. And this
Ugh.
guy slowly just melts into water in front of your face, and now is like in a pool of ground and on the ground in front of you. This guy back here takes the brunt of the damage as well, but is still standing, but is looking very hurt.
Is one of them's holding? Is the thing he's holding wooden?
Yes, it ignites in flame as well.
Cool.
That
That might be good or bad.
It's lying off to your right, about 5 feet away, burning on the ground beside you.
Okay. And I think that's my turn.
All right, Eldon, you're up. Kal, you're on deck.
All right. Just gonna. Wait, is this guy prone?
This guy?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Well, I'll take a chance. I'm gonna run up to him
Okay, here we go.
and just do a double hitter.
Advantage.
So first one,
The
19
19 hits.
and the second one
Oh my gosh, Ben.
Dang
does
it.
not hit. I
Those
know
are so bad.
they're so bad today.
Ugh.
But damage. Can we say sneak attack or no?
Yeah, sneak attack gives you advantage.
Okay. So here's the damage. Do I? Let's see, and then 2d6.
Your normal roll too.
So 10
10
damage.
total. Nice. Okay, you slice into him. As you do so, some of the green blood sprays out towards you. Make a dexterity save. Oh, nice.
18.
Some of the spray gets on you, and you take 3 points of poison damage.
Ready?
What was that?
Alrighty.
Okay. All right. With that, Kal, it is your turn. This one is looking very hurt at this point, and the other one has melted into a puddle with its axe aflame.
Kal moves forward and cast Toll the Dead, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, that's a D4. 10.
Fail.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's a better roll.
Oh, that's much better.
Necrotic damage.
Okay, you he
I'm a
is,
Goliath now.
he looks super like he's gonna die, you know, like it's inevitable that he dies, but he's not there yet.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's melee too, so you get advantage, right?
Yeah. 16 or... yeah, so let's use the 16.
Nice, that
To hit.
hits.
Top one. Oh, that's not the right thing. Oh. Wait a minute.
That looks right.
1d8.
It's 1d8 plus 3, but it's not forced. Wait, It is 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah,
bludgeoning,
it is
so
force
10.
No, it's force damage, I think.
It's force damage.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Force damage, 10 force damage.
All right. How do you want to kill this troll?
Good roll.
Nice. He's laying on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this lava lamp just smacks his head deeper and deeper into the ground. Just
And so you do it, instead of like going into the ground, like, he actually just crunches and gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Like you're squishing an aluminum can.
nice.
And you see he's pounded so thin, and then just a bunch of green stuff just gushes out of him. And Eldon, you need to make one more dexterity save.
Oh man.
It's a good thing I don't have to make it.
Okay, you take a total of 5 poison damage from the spray as it gets on you.
I'm unconscious.
So you crush this creature, exploding it, and the goop just gets on Eldon and he just drops. And that will be it for initiative. Actually, we need to stay in initiative because you're doing death saves.
Yeah, I'm dying.
That's right. Forgot about that. Okay, Fritz, you're up. Eldon has dropped. It is kind of covered in this goop stuff. And there's some goop around him as well.
5, 10, 15, 20. I will waddle over very casually.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just, my Tuesday night, looking real tired and real beat up, just dragging my feet over there. And I will uncork a health potion of healing and shove it in his mouth.
Wait. No need.
Are you sure? It would spare your spell slot, maybe?
Whatever you want to do then.
I'm sure we will be fine, I guess. And I'll just pop it in his mouth.
Okay, excellent. Okay, as you do so, Eldon, you are awoken by a gnome with thick glasses looking over you, holding a bottle in his hand.
It does 2d4 plus 2, I think.
I think that's
I
right.
should just click the button. Ooh, pretty good roll.
Nice, 8. You restore 8 hit points.
Thank you.
As you come to as well, you hear Master go, "Oh wow, that was, I don't even know what to say. How about that?" And he just starts giving these long, slow claps, and everybody else starts long, slow clapping, and then he speeds up, and they speed up, and eventually it just erupts into thunderous applause.
Yeah, Kal will raise his warhammer and to the crowd, and then put it back on his back, and then now try to climb up to go take a victory lap.
Okay, he goes, Of course. You're welcome up there now. And he snaps his finger and the barrier disappears. And you run up and start running. You can run on it and do whatever you want up there.
So, here's what I wanted to do. Here was my plan. I would like to be running through the crowd and use my channel divinity to do my temporary hit points thing.
Okay.
And whenever any creature ends its turn in the sphere, I can grant one of 3 benefits.
Okay.
Temporary hit points, or ending an effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened.
Okay, excellent.
So I would like to attempt to end the charm on as many people as possible.
Because you can choose one person
at the end of its turn.
So
I can choose basically
anybody
a 30-foot
circle.
radius of people every 6 seconds.
Okay, excellent. Okay, cool. So if just looking out over this crowd, which person would you start with? Who do you see out there that you'd be like, yep, that's the one I want?
It's a radius effect, right?
Who's your
Who's your radius
vanguard?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what do they look like to you?
I would say I see very plain looking woman in drab attire.
Very nice.
And
It's an
she's the
interesting choice.
first one that I would pick.
Yeah, you
I would have picked the ogre sitting on the third row. 40 feet tall and it was wearing pure plate armor.
Someone that looks like less of an adventurer that ended up in this place more by accident.
Yeah, you're able to find someone. They have like gray hair. Their back is a little bit hunched over. She has, she's wearing kind of beat up clothing, like a plain black dress that has some cuts and rips in it a little bit. It looks like there's holes from being worn down. I guess, what does it look like when this happens?
So, I mean, a sphere of light emanates from me. It's dim light, so it's not incredibly noticeable, but it's probably a shimmer a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping to get a lot of people with this, but if it does end the charm on her, see like her blinking and coming to a realization that I'm trying to get a crowd to get out of this place.
Yeah.
And hopefully she's wanting to do that.
So that's the first thing that you see, is you see she blinks, and then she looks around. She goes, what is? And then she just like goes wide-eyed and is looking around frantically, and just is like, what is going? Where am I? Where am I?
Grab as many as you can, and let's get out of here.
Okay, let's have everybody roll initiative again.
Oh my gosh.
Whoops. Oh, shoot. Oh. Sorry, hold on. Okay. Fritz, what'd you get?
10.
Alright. And Eldon?
19.
Perfect. And Kal?
Crit, so 19.
Okay, cool. After you cast this spell and do this, Master up top goes, oh, whoa, no need to scare these people, alright? No need to do anything scary. It's not important that you do that. And he, snaps his fingers and he, disappears. Yeah, so, Eldon, you are up, he doesn't, yeah, so you've seen Master disappeared. You see Kal has gone to the stands and has begun casting a spell. It's at this point in time as well that a door in the that was like hidden in the sides of the arena opens up, and you see some of those bearded creatures begin running out into the main hallway. They haven't made it out yet, but they have opened it for that. So
Running away?
they are running towards you, towards the center of the arena right now. They're like
Shite.
they're coming from like right here, but they're pretty far
sorry,
away.
I wasn't watching.
Oh, from the south side of the.
Okay.
But they're pretty far away right now.
I'll try to run up to the. Was there a hole in the barrier?
You see where Kal went through. There's actually a hole it's grown in size. Yeah, so that's where you see a hole.
Okay. I'll just stand under that hole and wave at Fritz to stand on my shoulders.
Okay, give me an. Oh, so you're not climbing up yet?
No.
Okay,
I'm
you're
too
boosting.
short.
You're boosting Fritz up.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so you signaled to Fritz on your shoulders. With that, Cal, it's your turn, and Fritz, you're on deck.
So, I mean, and if Cal dies in this is what Cal, his life has built to this moment. And this ability to end a charm effect on people is, he knows that his god has put him here for this moment. So he's moving through the crowd, and with the intent to get, tens or maybe hundreds of people out of this fog, and perhaps to arms to help and to then leave. So he's rallying a crowd, saying, like, your minds are your own. Get up, fight.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Just moving, and yeah, that's what he's gonna do is on his turn.
Okay, who are you choosing to uncharm this time?
So it's not at the end of my turn; it's the end of their turns.
Oh, so weird.
So in combat, it's supposed to be like a bunch of people that I can do this to.
Oh shoot, yeah. So you could do the area of effect then instantaneously.
Exactly.
Oh my
Basically,
gosh.
every 6 seconds, I should do the area of effect ending charm on everybody.
So you see, as you begin to move through the crowd, it slowly begins to. You see other people begin to blink, and they all begin to look around, and it slowly keeps growing as you move throughout the crowd, and you hear there's just kind of this commotion that's building louder and louder as more people are like, what are we doing? What is going on? Where are we going? And I guess, what are you trying to do to rally them?
To arms, fight, and then we run. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I love it. Oh, man. Okay. What happens is you see surrounding the top of the stadium and arena, a lot of these bearded creatures begin to come forward, and they begin to march down into the crowd. And you hear he say, "No need to panic. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Okay, we'll go. I know these guys they're scary. I knew they were scary, but we've handled things like this before. We can do this again. All right, people, stay calm. You know the drill. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay." And they begin to march down. You see the ones that are in your section, they kind of get to like the first person that you've like helped, and they just like knock him on the head with their spear, and they go unconscious. And then you see two of these guys next to him like kind of grab the guy and begin to like trying to take the spear out of his hand. So yeah, it's also at this point that you see now down here in the center of the stage is Master, and he's just standing in front of him. He's like, all right, guys, sometimes tough love is the way it's got to go, but sometimes that's what we got to do. And from behind his back, he has like a handle, and he like shakes it once, and a metal iron wrought morning star appears in front of you. It's like dark iron and steel. And he's like, oh, hold on. And he like shakes it a bit and like hits it, and the whole thing ignites in flame. He goes, okay, yeah, that's what it is. That's what I wanted.
A flaming morning star.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And he goes, all right, guys, I tell you what, we can forget all about this. All I need you to do is come. We'll have a meal to sort things out, to get things all smoothed over. Okay, and no one has to get hurt. Just come have a meal with me. It'll all be fine. Okay. And Fritz, it is your turn, and Eldon, you're on deck. Is Jameson there? You here?
Yeah, I'm just how far away from us is Master?
There. This guy. Oops. This guy will be him.
Oh dear. I will run over to, and he's up against the wall, right? Trying to like get ready to. Okay.
Yeah.
I will cast Enlarge on Eldon.
Nice.
Nice.
So Eldon doubles in size and
His
has
size
advantage on
grows-
strength save.
And his size grows one larger, right?
Yes.
So he's now large.
Medium.
Oh, medium. Sorry, you're right. Medium. Yeah. Large would be awesome. Yeah, so Eldon grows and now is about the size of Kal as he just gets larger and larger and larger.
And then I will and then I will run over to him. 1, 2, and I will try to start scrambling up him.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletics check with advantage.
Okay, this one then. Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness.
It's
Oh,
now that Eldon, you run and you get on Eldon's hand, and Eldon has like so much confidence from being like made to be this size for this moment. You just lift Fritz up, and you go stronger than you even think you are, and you like put him in the air like 2 or 3 feet above your head, and he just lands perfectly on top of the barrier.
Nice.
Okay, do you want to do anything else?
2, 3. That was probably all my movement.
I'll give you, because you got a good roll, I'll give you like, you can move another 5 or 10 feet.
I would just try and head towards wherever Kal is. So if he's over here, I'd start moving that way.
Okay, perfect. You can get probably within... Sorry, Ben, were you trying to get him up on Kal's side?
No, I mean, it was where Kal started.
Away from it? Okay. Okay, cool. After you do that, Fritz, somebody runs up to you, Kal, and it's that old woman from before, and she looks at you and she says, I can get one of you out of here. Tell me who, and I'll get them out.
I'll point to Fritz and Eldon and say, one of those two. Both if you can.
She says,
They're small.
I can only choose one.
Then you choose.
She goes, okay. And she begins to point her finger at Fritz. Okay, Eldon, you are up. You are now one size larger. You've just helped Fritz above.
Okay, I'll try and jump and pull myself up.
Okay, you can do so. It just moves like half your movement.
Okay, cool. And I guess I'll start trying to follow Kal too.
Okay, heading towards Cal's direction.
Yeah, I'm probably something like right here.
Okay, cool. All right, Kal, you are up.
Still moving through the crowd, trying to get everybody that I can. This is up for a minute, and I'm just trying to get as many people on our side and free their minds.
Yeah.
So
Using Too bad you don't have the mushroom magic, because that sounds a lot like mushroom magic. It's gotta free your mind, man.
Yeah, and then I don't know if I can use like if me saying anything is helping, or if I make a check there.
Yeah, you can do a persuasion roll
for my turn or my action or whatever.
Yeah,
and I'm not good at those things.
Let's do persuasion with advantage too.
Okay. We'll see.
You're very large and in charge. Nice.
I critted.
Oh, no way! That's
on the first roll.
So you see, as you run through the crowd, they begin to turn their heads towards you, and begin to sort of massively make their way towards you.
Okay.
And it's growing and growing larger. You're seeing, though, at this point in time, that on the fringes, it's just turning into a riot. People are going against these guards. People are, it's all just like, they're all just kind of like knocking them unconscious, but then they start to get overwhelmed by just these vast amounts of people, and they start stabbing people with the ends of their spears. But you see those like people there are people in armor, and some of them are like, grappling onto them and holding on to these demons. So
this is perfect. I love everything about this so
this
much.
This is one of the wildest things I've ever seen. I've never seen an ability so perfectly suited for exactly what...
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I knew I had to do this. That's why I didn't use it in the battle. I was like, please, we have to live, and I have to not use this ability until I can get into this crowd.
He goes, hey, you! Stop that right now! And he points at Kal, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
15.
15. You are filled with this overwhelming love and appreciation for this individual. You realize now that he really is just wanting to help these people, and he's a pretty good guy. He's been nothing but nice, been very hospitable. And you feel that you really want to drop this spell and not have it up anymore. And as you do that, the force field fades away. And the charm effect, as you run throughout, the faces stay that blank stare. They're not brightening up anymore and going mad with this. So you're now in like the middle of these people that they're just waging war on the outside. Fritz, you're up. Eldon, you're on deck.
I will just try and run over to where Kal is.
Okay.
5,
Are you
10,
going to take
15,
an action at all, or a bonus action?
If I get in range and have a clear shot, and he's like engaged with, is he engaged with a thing?
Kal?
Yeah, like he's
No.
he's fighting. He's with this thing that just did something to him, right?
Yeah. The guy cast a spell on Kal.
I guess I will hold an action if it looks like Kal is fighting with this thing. I will firebolt.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay. As you're running across, and you get your firebolt spell ready, Kal, the lady says, "Where is he going?"
Who?
Your friend. Where's he going? Hurry, tell me.
I don't know.
Well, I gotta send him somewhere. Tell me where to send him.
White wall?
She says, okay, and she says white wall and points at Fritz, and Fritz disappears.
Oh, crap.
I was not going to say anything, but that is probably for the best. I have no spell slots and 1 help. I was pretty much tapped. So Yeah, well, that works out on a meta level at least.
Okay.
I was not a whole lot of good to you guys, anyways.
Goodbye. I live again. All right. Eldon, you've seen Fritz disappear, but you see Kal as kind of this stalwart obelisk in this mass of people that you're running him towards him in.
I mean, I think, we gotta stick together, so I'll just keep running to him. But as I'm running, let's see, well, 5, 10, 15, 20. As I'm running, I'm just looking for exits.
Okay.
Are there any doors?
You look around, and there's like a gate probably like 10 or 15 feet away. It's like the hallways at jazz games when you were like in the upper level and lower level. That there's that little hallway that leads out.
A vomitorium.
Yes, a vomitorium.
Okay.
It's probably about 10, 15 feet away from you, the opening.
Yeah, I'll keep running towards Kal first.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. With that, Kal, it is your turn.
So, I'd like to think with this channel divinity, I can't actually drop it unless I'm incapacitated or die. So it's flickered away a little.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be able to end an effect on myself as well.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I end the charm on myself?
Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. I love it. That's wonderful.
Kind of hardcore. He's like this is the most cleric I've ever seen a cleric.
This is really nuts. It's at the end of my turn that it happens, so I can't do anything else except be confused and try to understand what's happening to me.
Perfect.
I probably am fighting this charm the whole time, wondering if it's me or if I've just misjudged this person.
Yeah.
And I choose to try to end a charm anyway, and I come back to my senses.
I love it. That's wonderful.
And then over the next 6 seconds, as the people around me weren't being uncharmed, they will start to be uncharmed.
Okay.
Because I can choose to do that now.
You see as the old lady turns to you and she just says, "I'm sorry, that's all I could do, but thank you." And as she says thank you, you see one of the guards comes by and just knocks her out with the back of its spear. It's at this point in time that Master says, "All right, enough," and he snaps his finger, and you and Eldon are teleported into a blank white room. And we're out of initiative. It says, "All right. I know things got out of hand. It happens. All right. I want to say thank you again for teaching me about how to make my system better. I'm a man who can accept feedback. I do. I accept it. So when I see something go not as I planned it, because maybe my expectations were too high, so it doesn't go as I planned it, that makes me learn so I can plan for things in the future. So thank you."
You seem like quite the planner.
You know what they say? A plan a day, things won't go awry. That's what they say, right?
Yeah. I think I've heard that one.
So, okay.
Um,
I'm willing to put everything, I'm willing to, I guess, learn from this and become better. And I don't want to see, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Tell you what, I let you go, all right? But you have to try the food before you leave. Okay? And you try the food, you walk away, No problems. I'll send you wherever you like. You tell me where you want to go, and I'll send you there. Okay?
I'll eat twice the food if Eldon doesn't have to eat it.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, crit!
Oh my gosh! He turns and looks at you and goes, Just I thought I had you figured out. What can I say? Wrong again. 3 times today. You are braver than I thought. That is, you will do anything. I thought I'd find a way to break you. Well done. Well done. Yes, deal accepted. You eat 2 of our wonderful peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Oh, almond butter. Oh, where did he go? Yeah, whatever. Almond butter and honey sandwiches.
Oh, Cal, you don't have to do this.
Yeah, Cal will take them.
Okay, he hands you 2 peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Are you letting him do that, Eldon?
I think I'm gonna try and say, I don't want you to resign. We don't know what this does. Let me share it with you.
Eldon, keep your wits about you. I have a feeling I won't be able to leave this place if I do this, but you will. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think this will be good for me. And if I don't survive, find Fritz, take people back here, and deal with this devil.
Well, if it's such a problem, I can give you 3. Okay, you can still have 2, and you can have
We had a deal.
I'm just saying, if you want more, you have more. All right, I'm flexible.
Cal shoves them both into his mouth at the same time.
Okay, give me is your HP at half or less?
My HP is not at half or lower.
Okay, nice. Give me 2 wisdom saves.
Wow. 14-22.
Nice. Okay, you scarf the first one down, and you realize this is the best food that you've ever had. You've never had better food than this. And it's almost a joy to eat that other sandwich so quickly. And you do so, and you feel just this love of the place that you're in. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. Why would anyone ever want to leave here? And then, in the back of your mind, you feel the light of the moon there. And you think to yourself, the thought enters your mind briefly, but what if I never have the chance to feel the moon again in a place that's always sunny? And you end up you have that doubt, and you just have your wits about you. You're fine.
I feel like Cal's like coughing with this and down on one knee, trying to withhold this desire. And then he stands resolute.
Yeah. He goes, well, deal's a deal. Tell you what, all right? I'll leave you some parting gifts, okay? Something to remember us by if you want to come back. And send you where I'll tell you, take you wherever you want to go, okay?
And what of the people that have their mind freed?
Oh, the ones out there?
Yes.
Oh, they can leave anytime they want. That's fine.
Great.
No problem with that. They just have to make sure to get last meal with us before we go. It's a tradition we have, something we do. So, but
Well, some should still make it.
I think I think we all did a lot of good here today. I think all of us did, frankly. So
You're a tricky
Very
man, Master.
Very optimistic little demon.
with that, he hands you these 2 sacks, and they're filled with coins. You look inside, and there's about 300 gold pieces in each of them. He also says, all right, since we're giving choices out, doing the choices thing, give y'all a choice, and I'll throw in one for your friend, okay? I know,
Only fair.
yeah, he shouldn't be left out, right? So tell you what, you say, liquid, solid, or gas, and that'll determine what you get, all right?
Oh,
Solid.
you go first.
Solid? All right. I can't find where the damn magic items are on D&D Beyond. Where is it? Oh, it's game rules. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. Okay, solid. Okay. You see he kind of like whirls his hands together a bit, and then he holds out a ring to you. He says, all right, there you go. Here's your solid.
He takes it.
Okay. You get it, and it actually, as it goes in your hand, it grows to the size of your finger, and it adjusts itself as it gets into your hand. He looks at Eldon and he says, all right, liquid, solid, gas.
I'll go with gas.
Gas. My gassy guy. All right. He does that same sort of thing, but this time in his hands, he holds a scroll to you. And he goes, hey, now that I was been hearing about your magic, saw your magic out there. Now maybe this will help you with more magic,
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. And then he says, all right, what do you think for your friend, the little guy with the glasses?
I would have said he's a gas man. What do you think, Eldon?
Yeah, I think he's a gas man too.
Okay. Gas man it is, and he does the same thing and produces another scroll. The end, kind of the covering on it, one of them's blue and the other one is red.
Right.
While this is all happening, by the way, cut to Fritz.
Back in the tavern.
Fritz is back right outside the gates of Whitewall.
1 hit point.
And it is pitch black outside. Just dark night. And you're standing right outside the gate of Whitewall.
Can I see where I am? Like, I guess I have dark vision.
Yeah, you'd be
probably
able to
just-
see. You notice that the moon is casting a dim glow on many things.
I probably scream for a minute, like confused, like a cry, like a disoriented, just like sobbing and like, where am I? What happened? Maybe touch the door of the wall to see if it's actually real.
Perfect. Cut as you're screaming and looking around and touching the wall. It's solid enough, and it holds. And cut back to Eldon and Kal. He goes, all right, I hope we left on good terms. I know I feel nothing but wonderful about all of you. So just know, my doors are always open to you. You're always welcome to come back.
Thank you, Master. Glad,
I
glad
may
to be
have
leaving
a,
on good terms.
I may not be leaving on the best of terms,
I
but
don't know how that's possible.
still on terms, on an agreement.
All right.
I-
Well,
Not pleased with what I've seen here,
That's-
and my god's saloon is not as well.
yeah.
So perhaps I will visit again.
I love it. I love the tenacity out there. All right. And I love that you keep giving me this wonderful feedback. I thank you. Thank you. All right. Where am I sending y'all?
Whitewall.
Okay.
Whitewall.
All right. And he finger guns you. And, let's see. Finger guns and does pew pew. Each one of you disappear. And Fritz, just as you finish screaming, Eldon and Kal appear right next to you.
Oh,
Hey.
thank God. Oh, good grief.
That was pretty crazy.
Fritz
Yeah,
just sits in the mud.
Cal will cast Healing Word on him, giving you 7 hit points back.
The
Thank you.
master gave us some gifts. Do you want one of these scrolls?
What do
One's
you
red,
mean?
one's blue.
What do you mean? He gave you gifts. How did you get out of there?
Well,
Why? Why?
he did his snappy finger thing, and
Made me eat some
Got-
sandwiches.
yeah, Cal ate some sandwiches, took one for the team. Good
They
man.
made me want to stay, but I didn't.
Got the stomach of an ox.
I think, I really think the portal was a good choice.
You had a good time, did you?
Yes, I did. I had a very good time. I'm excited for the next adventure we go on.
And with that, we'll end tonight's session.
Oh wow,
Oh my gosh,
that
that
was
was
about
nuts.
as epic as they get.
Jeez,
That was really
I can't
cool.
even believe that happened. Oh my gosh.
I was
did-
so ready for Cal to die. I thought you were gonna kill him, Parker,
Mm.
and I was like, "That's totally ready. Like,
No, I
this is
have-
perfect."
I have a mechanic that I'm using with the food, so no, you're good.
That's awesome.
You're good. He just wanted you to try some food. That was it.
That was so cool.
I hope the
So what?
I hope the suspension of disbelief was at least there because I was winging basically everything. Oh man,
That was awesome.
I've had an idea for this town for a very long time, but I haven't fleshed it out at all, and
Yeah, that was good.
that was exciting.
That was
So
That
perfect.
what-
was awesome.
How should I change my inventory? What did I get?
Yeah, so you can choose between the red scroll and the blue scroll. So I'll say this first of all. Eldon, what would you like a spell scroll, or like something made out of paper? It doesn't have to be like a spell scroll item wise. You don't have to answer right now. You can think about it. I'm giving Jameson a spell scroll for sure. So,
Mhm, mhm.
what level are you, Jameson?
4.
Okay, cool. I'll get you that spell scroll soon.
And I will put in the session on the new level tracker thing.
Yeah.
For mine at least.
Yeah, I'll put mine on.
So I think I said 600 gold total, right?
Yeah, so let's split that.
Yeah, so it's
200 apiece.
it's kind of a mixture of like gold pieces and like small like gems and different things like that.
Oh, our horses.
Oh, are they back in the cavern?
No.
That's
no,
awesome.
no, they're not.
Perfect.
Just the final shot of the movie is just some horses.
It's like when
Standing-
the credits are rolling, the horses are just in the side.
Do a
picture.
tree.
Yeah.
Just standing in the dark, and you just hear a wolf howling in the background.
And then the after credits scene is all three of us going, our horses.
What about our horses? Oh yeah, horses. Brandon, do you have any rare items yet?
That's funny.
I have a
Brandon.
wondrous item.
Cool. But wondrous is not a rare. Does it say rarity for
Oh
you?
yeah. Does it say a rarity? Uncommon, so nothing rare yet.
Cool. Okay.
I'll take the paper thing. The paper
Okay.
option.
Yeah, of course you would. Now I have to do something different. Okay.
You jerk.
Well, and
No, that's fine. You can do that. That's
as
not a
long as we're retconning, can I go with the liquid?
Yeah. You say
Okay.
you kind of like muttered to yourself, man, I wish I could have gone with a liquid. And at that point, the tube that you have in your hand turns into a bottle.
That's terrifying.
And attached to the bottle is just a little business card, and it's just signed with an M on it in this
Oh my
eloquent
gosh.
cursive.
That is terrifying. Love it.
Okay, if you want to stick around while I do item distribution, you can. If not, I'll text it to you.
Sorry, you cut out a bit.
If you want to stick around for item distribution, you can. Otherwise,
Yeah, I can.
okay.
I
Cool.
probably gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
text it to you later.
That was fun though, guys.
Okay,
That was
was
really
fun.
cool.
just to clarify again, Cal is getting the ring. Eldon is getting potion, and you're getting spell scroll. Fritz is. Okay, cool.
Night, guys.
Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hi, Jameson.
That was cool.
Take care.
Yep.